Okay, so training for the Olympics, my experience was different. I lived at the Olympic Training Center for 3 years prior to the second Olympics. So they had our food. They had, I had a apartment there. Um, but training was crazy. We trained three, 4 times a day.
Do you get to pick your coach? I'm sorry. I'm intrigued. I never.
They give us a list of coaches,
Okay.
and you kind of go to the gym and everybody is there. The ones who you gravitate to is who you work with, or but sometimes it's always somebody over everybody. So there's always a chief coach. He kind of make the decisions of who's in the corner, whatever. But training for the Olympics was not hard. Training for
That sounds crazy.
no, like it was because I
Like
had done it
99%
already.
of people would never be at the Olympics, so Chris, you gotta like reason with me.
I get it, but for me it was like it's fighting. I like to simplify things.
Okay, I feel.
Yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, I gotta run, and we gotta go do strength and conditioning, and we gotta go punch the bag, and I just be like, it's fighting. I like to keep it simple, so it don't really go too. Now, when you think about it, like this shit's insane, but no, training was simple. I think now, being a professional fighter, like okay, I'm training for my fight July 26th. Tickets on Ticketmaster. Meet me at Little Season.
Yeah, you should.
Training for a professional fight now, I'm fighting for 10 rounds now against girls who are humongous. I'm fighting girls at heavyweight. And these girls are strong, stronger than some men that I know. It's ridiculous. I don't know where to get their strength from. And I'm serious. And so while I'm doing this training, I have a certain part of camp where it's just strength training, nothing but strength. I can bench 185. I can squat 300 pounds. Like I'm a pretty strong woman. And then doing that, you build the strength, and then you have to slim it down so you keep your speed. So now you gotta do like the 4 or 5 miles running, the jumping a rope 25 minutes, 30 minutes, drinking a gallon of water a day, eating healthy, like no fried foods. For me, I'm a portion person, so I have to eat 5 ounces of rice, 6 ounces of meat, 6 ounces of vegetables, and then I have to drink a gallon of water a day with that.
That's a day.
So I have about 3 or 4 of those meals a day. Nope.
Damn.
3 little meals like that. Then I drink my gallon of water a day.
What's your guilty pleasure?
While I'm in camp, or just period to eat. Oh, I love soul food.
So you do Big Mac and cheese, yams, cornbread.
I freaking love fried chicken.
Why you look disappointed?
Because I can't have it.
Hey, you just went somewhere else just now. Like
you gotta go to the house though. Well, come on now. I'm a red hot girl. And Louisiana is good, but red hot just does it for me.
You wish you could tear some chicken up right now.
And some turkey chops right now, fried. Well, right now I'm staying away from fried food, but
no fried food. Oh, speaking of which, Floyd Mayweather said that he goes celibate before a fight. Is that your you cut fried food? You cut what's your thing? You just all fried food? Is that it?
Not all fried food, and he said celibate. So I mean, I go without sex too for 4 to 6 weeks.
No masturbate either?
No, I don't do nothing. Well, that's the thing. I just don't. It's not okay for me. Like once that word that people use orgasm, whatever. I don't do that.
Oh, that's for us. Semen retention. Is that what you're talking about? Are we talking about 3 different things?
You just said sex.
Well, yeah, but you saying she was asking about masturbation, and you saying you can do it, but not. No, you can do it, but not finish. Basically, is what I'm asking.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Oh, okay. The way you said it was like you do it but don't finish.
Nah, I wouldn't even play. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's kind of crazy.
I don't do it.
In general, or just while you about to fight?
Just while I'm training.
Just okay.
I'm not gonna talk about what I do outside of training.
Is that a standard? Is that a real?
Let's get to that.
What? I missed it. That's some girl shit.
Catch it. I was like, catch it. It went over his head. It went over his head.
I just wanted to know, is that a standard boxing thing? Because it seemed like I know 3 of the boxers that mentioned they do the same thing. So I don't know if that is.
Listen, some fighters do, some fighters don't. Whatever float they boat. But I know for me, I've been doing that since I was 17 years old.
I've heard basketball players say they do the same thing.
Yeah, it makes you be really aggressive. Just being honest, it makes you be like you want to hurt something, and you got it. And I think it keeps you stronger, keeps you focused. And I don't know, I just don't want to be inside the ring and I got another girl trying to damn near kill me, and I'm all relaxed and stuff. It's like, I got to be ready to go.
How do you handle that with dating? Do you have to stay close, like completely away from the person you're dating, or you have enough? What's the word? Restraint that you're able to keep yourself together.
No, I'm still stay with my man. We,
Yeah, it all
we still
comes
be
back.
together.
How you
Now I
doing
can say
on Fat
I'm a
Day?
lot to deal
I'm
with
kind
when
of
I'm in
short, you
camp.
know.
So he
Crash
might
took
want to
all
get
my
away
paper,
from me.
man. Left me with nothing but
You know,
small change.
he might want to
What's up, Affairs
you
up?
know, go do something like go to the studio or something.
Yeah, yeah. Nigga,
No,
I'm on the Call of Duty. Fuck what she talking about.
I'm not disciplined enough. 6 weeks, you want to see the nigga?
Hey,
It's
I'm
not that
outta
bad
here.
though. It's like after the first week, you be like, okay, I can do this.
Nah.
No, I can't look at him though. I can't look at him.
She need this little bit.
Yeah, I went 6 months abstinent.
It's good.
But it's good, but I didn't do it just because like, oh, it was a nigga around me and I'm just being so strict that he
No,
not
you just
taking
wanted
it.
to like elevate, right?
I was just trying to fucking
What the
fuck
hell
bitch.
you want?
Hey, show me
That's
some
not the
respect,
same
boy.
thing
Don't
as
fuck
being
yourself.
abstinent.
You just stay
Perfect.
bitch.
Well, I just feel
Watch your
like
tone,
they didn't know
boy.
these
Now
people
listen,
didn't
I've got
deserve
a
no
message
pain.
from Officer Tenpenny.
Okay.
Don't try and leave
That's a
town. That
crazy
would be a
face.
big mistake. You hear me? We're
Oh, you
watching
can't
you.
see me?
Whatever
Because
you
if I
say,
get around you, I
bitch.
might lose it. I don't know.
Listen,
Congratulations. We had Essence Atkins. What was hers?
4 years.
Show me
Yeah,
what
4
you
years.
got.
She did 4. She says 4 years
4
abstinent.
years abstinent.
Pleasure
Jesus,
doing
Yeah.
business with you.
You know what I'm saying?
that's what's up.
How do you, growing up, did you have a competitive household? Like with your siblings?
No, I was best at everything I do. I'm my mom's favorite child.
You just saying that or she told you that?
If they listening, they know.
Oh shit! Why you gotta do that?
They know. My sister Brianna know.
My sister, damn.
I just know. One smack Mac know. My little brother Peanut know. My daddy know I'm his favorite child.
Oh, you about to start something in the family group chat.
Yeah.
I hope y'all listen.
All he do is
What-
sell
what's-
gay and ruin the place. Ain't no crack every
Have
day.
you had your dream walkout performance yet?
Yes.
Man, all they care about
Well,
is
okay,
smoking
so
and
I'm
money.
missing everything. Like, well, no, because I have two. But up in current times, I didn't ever think that Pap would ever walk me out.
Really?
Go down there and show these fools you mean business.
Seriously.
These chumps from
Wow.
the walls of
We in a
sweat
private
now.
relationship.
Go put pressure on them.
I know, but
And it was like, I didn't want it to be like obvious, but I'm really like a fan of his music. And that song, 50% Human, is like my shit.
Right. So you ain't
Oh,
probably gonna have
shit.
your business.
You were already a
Man,
fan.
slang to
You've
their
been a
own
fan.
mouth. They don't
Well, when
care
I met him
about
in
nothing.
July, and then after that, we get to know a person. I knew he was a rapper, but it's like if you don't hear like the music on the radio and stuff like that, or everybody not playing it, you don't really listen like to it. So I grew up listening to like Meek Mill and 50 Cent, like those guys. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill was my favorite rapper. First it was Lil Wayne, then it was Meek Mill. So after that, them are like my only two favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, we got Tupac, we got Biggie, we got Jay-Z, but I started getting familiar with. Because I support my friends, so when we were just friends, I'm like, okay, you got music, let me go listen. I'm listening to this music, I'm like, what the hell? It's crazy. Like, to me, for his music to not be out there like it should be, I think he should be like on one of the biggest platforms and have one of the biggest names because he is like a true MC. Like all that mumbo jumbo rap, he not into that. He really know how to rap. And so when I listened to his music, and then I heard 50% Human, it's one of those. It's like look it up. Okay, it's a really good song. And still the most consistent. I was born gifted. Come on now, 12 rounds in me, I can go the distance. Haters try to stop my shot. Tell them they do shit crazy. No, so it just got me so geeked, and I was like, yo, when I fight for the heavyweight underground championship, this was before we started dating. I said I would like for you to walk me out. He was like, okay. And I was like, if you can, and I just was like, it ain't gonna happen.
But y'all not dating at that point.
no, you asked him to do it.
No, back then we were just friends. I was listening to his music and stuff like that. Yeah. But I mean, once you start dating, of course, I'm like, okay, cool. But it still was a thing of we're private, and when you see us around each other, there's a lot of chemistry. So it's like, how do you hide chemistry if we're
Yeah.
type of thing? So I didn't think it was gonna happen. It didn't happen. Yeah.
What's your other one? You said you're up to
Beyonce.
what song?
I don't know which song. Hold on.
You gotta pick a song.
Probably Ape Shit.
Really?
But Beyonce.
Yeah, with Jay Z and Quavo. Quavo on that.
What she say? Stack my money.
Damn dope fiends and drug
She
addicts.
wants
She might come
aggressive
out to,
shit.
to Halo and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
It's up to us then.
I'm not doing that.
It's just crazy
Halo
in the
is
hood
crazy.
finding somebody
Like, no, I'm not doing
We
that.
not supposed to be getting along, Gina. This is not that. This
Her
ain't.
our song's flawless. Or when she came in and said, you better come think you used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one.
So like, man, it's supposed to be.
Nah, I see you hug the bitch after you beat her up.
I have all of them. It's sports and shit.
She not there her healing journey.
She's not the one getting beat up either.
Check it
She
out.
say.
Somebody selling one of
That's
them
what
hoes.
she.
I had a tough fight where a girl knocked me down and I still hug her.
That's not the
fight.
same thing. Chris.
Sure, I'm gonna tell you that.
Hey, partner, I'm working, man.
You not finna hug no.
Get the fuck out of here. You just whip my ass.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, you lost one fight I think in your amateur career,
Talk to me.
and then you went and got your get back
In the professional.
in the professional.
I know his
In
place.
front of her family, in
That
front of 20,000 in the UK.
Was that on your to-do list?
That was she been on my hit list for years.
Man, are you a
I
buster?
ain't letting that slide.
Nah, I'm
What's wrong
down,
with you?
homie.
Nah.
Hey, bro, what sign are you?
I'm a Pisces, big one.
Yeah.
See, that's what people don't understand. See, I'm blessed in a few different ways. March 17th. What day is that? Do you guys even know?
No.
Serious.
St.
It's St. Patrick's Day, man.
Man, don't
Oh,
sweat it,
So my
homie.
birthday is a holiday.
Everybody in the
Everybody
hood
put
know
on
ball
green. They all
office.
gonna get drunk. That's my day.
Do you wear green every birthday?
I wear green birthday. I wear green the day of, but like if I have like a party, I probably don't wear green. But I wear green most birthdays. But green stands for so many different things: luck, money, all types of stuff.
That,
Yeah, she's gonna hear this.
You
I
get
went and got
pinched
her.
on your birthday?
People don't pinch me.
would you pinch her?
On her birthday.
Buster, wait
I
up.
punch folks. Don't pinch me.
I wouldn't pinch you.
You know,
What you saying?
Hey, I'm not even gonna hug you when we take this picture.
What?
you know what? See, people think that boxers like myself, like since I box, we like to play fight and slap box.
Yeah.
I hate that.
You don't want to fight.
I don't like being thumped. I don't like being pinched. I don't like being play slap,
Yeah.
play boxing. It all feels like a fight to me.
So we used to do this thing called rips. Somebody say something stupid, he'd be like, that's a real
Man, you can smell
rip
it
back.
Give me that
a
neck.
mile
So we used to
away.
call it
Yeah, let's shoot
shrill,
through and
and then we
introduce ourselves.
twist the head.
Nah, what
No,
rips is you just grab the back of their neck and
And
rip
just
it like
rip
that.
It's some LA shit.
See,
probably.
you see now?
Look, she
Good
can.
afternoon,
Yeah, she get
Barbara
butt-
Doe Pussy. Close
She ready to
OGs.
fuck
We
on
used
shit.
to rip my neck. We used to do open chest.
Oh yeah.
Did you
Damn,
ever
you
slap
did open
us?
chest as a girl? They did that to the girls?
You hear how many girls?
Sushi.
Wait, what's open chest?
You wanna do
You
that,
got
You
your
just keep that chest open. We just hit you in the
Boom, boom.
chest. What?
God, what?
See, now you losing your shit.
What the fuck? Oh,
We used to
damn.
be mean as kids. Now that I think
Yeah,
of it,
a
we
lot
got
going on.
bullshit.
Did you slap box as a kid?
I did. And I used to throw body shots with the dudes in the hood.
What's that?
Where we just fight.
You know me,
Where
homie.
we just fight. We don't throw body shots. And whoever quit first, that's what lose.
What's that? Like chest bumping? What's
No, body shots is
Body shots where you throw them.
you go all body.
in the body?
Yeah.
Oh.
First, who lose.
Yeah,
I'm undefeated.
I bet.
I don't did it against the dudes too. It was one named Chucky. I'm like, man, he's gonna be hard to beat. He had abs and everything. And we got going. But I knew to hit him right there in the sternum.
Mm.
It went for about a minute.
For
All of a
sure,
sudden,
homie. And what's more,
How many people you grew up with treat you now?
times change.
Oh
honestly,
man, they gonna be mad
everybody
at
who I
us.
grew up with loved the heck out of me. Like, they all be so, like, kind of, no, like, they actually be kind of surprised. Crazy. No, everybody be surprised how I went from being, like, I was, like, a tomboy, and I used to only wear big shirts and jeans, and I never had my hair done, like, Afro me, whatever was. That was my thing. I'm extremely tender-headed, so getting my hair done is always just like, I'm about to get another stressful couple hours. But growing up, I didn't want my hair done, but they always kind of like laugh at when they see me now. They be like, "Yo, we never thought this was supposed to be you." Like they always tell me, like, "Bro, we thought you was gonna be gay, bro. We thought you would have your girlfriend."
They thought you was a stud.
Yeah, they thought that. They always say that.
Have you had another public relationship before this one?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have a couple of
What's happening with
urban
you,
legend
Rob?
or myth, boxing myths or like that I want to dispel real quick. Is
You don't respect me?
are your hands registered as weapons? Is that true?
So I want to get this straight for all people that's listening.
Please.
Oh my God.
Man cannot live
When
on
you
bread
sign to
alone.
be
I
a
know. I
professional
tried that
fighter,
shit.
you have a
Carl,
boxing
you look a little
license.
thin, man.
Your
You gotta
hands
be
are
off of that.
registered
Yeah, what you fools
weapons.
trying to
Wow.
eat?
Now, in the amateurs, right,
Tacos again? Hell
you
no.
still have to
Chicken, man.
sign
No,
a
this is
thing
like
so you can get a
shit.
pass book, and it shows that you're an amateur boxer.
Carl, you dry. Smoke look
That
like
don't
you gonna
really
pass out.
matter until you get to the
Pro
big
fight.
levels, like when you
Your
win the
first
silver
pro fight.
gloves, golden gloves, start fighting outside the country. Now, also, your hands are registered weapons. You can't go around just punching on people.
We all
Yep.
gotta talk
So now
about
that
it.
I'm a
Because you
professional
know how to
fighter,
hurt people.
yes,
Earn your keep.
my hands are legal weapons. I can go to jail for having to kick your ass.
Wow.
Yes, but I can defend myself now. Don't get it messed up.
Yep.
But I just can't beat the mess out of you. My sister, my baby sister from the
How you
video the other
supposed to
day,
know that? You
she
know
out
what
there
people are like.
beating the dog.
Dog
fight.
shit out
No more
somebody.
saying
And I
word.
said, Lord, no.
Too damn
I
scared.
Sure.
Some people say
Sure.
being safe or doing the work.
Okay.
Then speed
But you know
working
what?
they ass.
Like, if I was
people
that,
like to talk, don't
I was be in
jail.
jail.
So her, she can do that.
She can do that.
Me,
I can't do that.
You
I
right. My
cannot. So
bad.
I like to refrain, you know. So all these girls, they be talking stuff online. I be letting them know, baby,
Come get in the
please
ring.
keep it online. Don't ever try me in person. I would hate to have to hurt you and your family.
So you're not going
Speed
on
up a
back.
little. We sit.
If they would have signed on papers, I'm going. What's the paper? They would have signed
Like
up.
a release liability.
Yeah, when signed like where I can protect myself, like, hey,
So how does that work? Each cast member has to sign a paper, or
if they want me on there,
so each cast member, or everybody was set, or just the people on the show? Like I'm asking.
the girls who are on the set,
They have to sign a paper
The other
saying
cast members.
the other
the
cast,
cast members. Okay.
yeah,
If anything was to happen.
but that's only to protect
Yo.
me.
Yeah.
And also too, they should know if we gotta sign something to that if girl fight us that we can't sue her and she ain't can't possibly that must mean that it's gonna happen.
I would think though that they already signed some sort of paperwork like that just for that show. No,
Right? Did you just see Storm fight against Ivory though?
Ivory will speak. Ivory will speak.
Listen, I like Summer. She cool. She from Detroit. When I tell you, Ivory told her every which way but loose. They ain't signed no goddamn waiver. Is you for real?
Because I would think that they would have to at least sign something so that Zeus is not,
They probably release liability from Zeus, but not each
but
other.
not each other.
Listen, all type of stuff that happened. Their teeth and got knocked out. All type of stuff.
Yeah.
They ain't signed no goddamn waiver. They can beat each other what they want to.
Has anybody said they would sign the paper for you?
No, ain't nobody said no. Look, and I only talk to the bosses.
I heard that.
I talked to the boss. I talked to Natalie, and Natalie went and talked to the owner at Zeus, and she came back and said, I can't do it. And I said, all right.
Wow.
But I'll just do it just for the TV purposes, not because I want to be like known as a baddie.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to do it. I think it'd be funny. Me.
So you are open to it. If it's kind of correct paper.
Sign and stuff. I will go in and do an appearance, cameo, stay a week or two, whatever.
You don't have to fight.
What? Yeah, you don't unless somebody try to fight you, right?
I don't think nobody would try to
They
fight
would.
you.
Somebody gonna try it for clout.
They smart enough
See,
to-
that's what you missing. Them girls is, I don't want to call them dumb. They is a little off up in these. So nobody will fight me one-on-one.
Oh, you talking about like a pack? Like you think?
Man, please, them girls be so intimidated, so jealous. They be like, "Oh, we got her. We on TV. This is our big moment."
Got it,
You think
jump
it'd be
her.
like 3-on-1, 2?
Yup.
Get beat up.
They'll be like, oh, we got it, jump her.
Three girls at one time.
The fans were saying that they wanted to see either you or Taseki or you and Ivory.
I think Ivory is a better option. I think she's a better fighter. I think she's more rougher than me.
Is there a difference between boxing in the ring? Well, obviously there's a difference between street fighting and boxing in the ring. Because I've seen people who know how to fight, like on the shows and stuff, but they get in the ring and it's totally different.
Yeah, it's two different things. And honestly, like, I don't think it's smart for anybody to try to fight me without gloves. The gloves is there to protect you. Like the padding, it's the reason that we have that in boxing. Nobody should be trying to fight me without gloves. I think that that's very dangerous, and even I'm not even privy to it because I know it's bad. I know it's in aim. The thing is, I'm not just throwing shots. I'm aiming. I'm making sure that when I punch you in the all four knuckles.
I felt that one.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So now it's and my knuckles are sharp. These little, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, these
Them knuckles
eyeball
will come to
cutters.
play.
These are eyeball cutters. No, but what I'm saying, like, so I don't have beef with Ivory. Actually, Ivory is coming to the fight, and I got her VIP pass, and I got her
Oh
front
my
row
God, I
ticket.
love
So she's coming
that.
to the fight. Dolly is also coming to the fight. I invited Natalie. I don't know if she coming, but I don't really want to fight these girls. It's just a good conversation for whatever now.
It's like the 100 gorillas. 100 men in one gorilla conversation. What is it? 100 men versus. It's just conversation.
And people come out some corrective shit versus 100 baddies.
That's interesting.
July 22nd, get the tickets on Ticketmaster. Meet me at Little Caesars Arena. And I always keep forgetting it. I'm being walked out by the boss, Rick Ross.
What song? You know the song yet?
Man, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a boss. I don't know what I'm doing. Every day I'm hustling. I don't know. I don't know what song yet.
You get to pick the song, obviously.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like I mix them up and do a few different
melody
ones. Yeah. So, but yeah, it gotta come out. I got $100 I can spend on her.
She that's too happy.
She right.
Yeah, but she's not happy.
It's supposed to be like a song about, and then you got that song, all I do is win, no matter what. Yeah. But ain't that DJ Khaled?
That's Khaled's song, but that'd be after.
He has a verse on it. I feel like somebody came out to that though before. I don't know.
Some take a picture, Merry Christmas. That one, right? That's the verse.
Yeah.
You would probably do that after. Having walk you out and then do that song.
Oh, look at you putting it all together, my boy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so when you see it happen, you said it first.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm good with that. I
can't pay you nothing. Yeah, I did.
I mean, you could, in theory. You know what I'm saying?
You pay for the idea.
What was you doing with one of my favorite battle rappers, Miss Hustle? Y'all have anything y'all working on together?
Girl, it's all in my...
I'm a nosy motherfucker, but it was also on your Instagram.
So everybody know that I've been rapping for a while, and I'm rapping for like 2 or 3 years now. I feel like I'm getting better and better. I had a freestyle that went viral last year. It went millions and millions of views. Me and Miss Hustle just did a picture because she is the Woman of the Year 2 times. And of course, I'm 4-time undisputed champion.
Greatest woman of all time.
So we just linked up and we got us a picture. She is a mutual friend and we really cool. And of course, I would love to do some music with her, but she's a way better rapper than me. Let's be real. We talking about Miss Hustle. Did y'all see her when she battled Hitman?
Did we?
Gina, I don't think you understand who you're talking to.
So you watched into it.
No, she watched every battle known to man.
That's why when I saw it, I'm like, well, I thought that y'all might have been working on like some content or something. Y'all both got y'all developed and stuff.
That was a part of the content. Okay. That was a part of it, but it's more.
The music video?
I can't see what you are my
mixtape. You got a mixtape?
Give me some.
So I've been wanting to drop an EP for the past few months. I just, I'm perfecting when something's not ready, but I got hits though.
You got hits?
I got hits. Like I got some good music, man. I'm telling you, like I got some good music.
Yeah.
I got some good music.
You got features on there?
Hey, what's up?
Other than
if you don't respect your body, ain't nobody gonna respect you.
So,
see, I never see you.
What you do though?
I buy a clockwork watch.
Just looking out for you.
No, I'm talking about what you said. With Pat, nah. He gonna be on the record. I'm talking about.
I would be all in his notepad.
Go check it out and get yourself a gangster physique.
I know he got some shit in here.
He definitely is a perfectionist with the pen. I'm not gonna lie. I just like to do my own stuff, but I definitely like, hey, look at this. What would you change about it? You know what I'm saying?
You better. That's a resource.
What? Come on now. I show him boxing stuff. You better show me how to rap.
Have he given you feedback that you didn't necessarily like?
Me?
Yeah. On the music.
Give me 15,
well, when I rap, I'm like aggressive. I'm rapping. He like,
what's up, man? Who you think, huh? Me? That does it. That's game null and void, motherfucker.
Yo, I'm trying to get it out.
What kind of guns we working with now?
It's not doing my. I thought I'm just talking, man. It don't even sound right.
What you gonna do?
That one good. I'm like, no, it's not. I need to. Rap like how I rap, and he like, nah, man, just and I'm like, hold on, let me think of one of my bars I got.
Well, until we get that plug, we gotta deal with a
hold on, I don't got the freestyle. She got the moving already.
We ain't too close these days, but nonetheless, I'll take you to see.
What's some shit that you do like this shit?
Come on,
man. And he was like, nah.
Well, that's the thing. I'm a real good creator, and I can write, and I only rap like things that I feel like. I'm not like one of those rappers that raps because that's not real.
Yeah.
So he hasn't heard me. Like, he was actually shocked when I sent him some of my stuff. Like, listen to this. He was like, yo, what the heck? You really just be on rapping? I was like, yeah, what's wrong? He's cracking the laughing. So he haven't said nothing that he like, oh, I didn't like this or like that.
Yeah.
No.
What are you listening to
What a
on a
love
daily basis?
Shit
I'm
happens.
all over the place.
Seville wrongs temple. Temple wrongs grow.
What
Bad
you listening
blood
to
leads to
before?
bad blood.
I was gonna say a
If you
battle.
read the book, that's
Before
the
a
end of the
battle,
world.
Look, battle.
I don't went into straight battle rap. Oh.
I admire you on the right.
Boosie?
That's one.
Yeah, Boosie's
one
one.
right
Boosie's
there.
the one.
Set it off in this mother. Yeah. That's the finna go beat a bitch up song.
Yeah, listen. Then I mean, I listen to a lot of songs now. I listen to R&B. I'm like, I'm going through my thing. I got so many songs on here. Just one of my favorites right here.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
I've never heard this in my life.
Remember
Because you
me
got,
when you get to the top.
yeah,
I like slapping a nigga today.
yeah. When after you win,
I would hate to be next to you in traffic.
right?
I'm cool. Listening to that.
After you win, are you listening to like turned up shit like you was going into, or are you listening to calm meditation? You silence? Like what's your thing after?
All happy stuff. I'm listening to twerk music. I'm trying to go.
See, I'll be mad, bro. You're not finna be mad as in twerk. You know what I'm saying? That's out.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
That's crazy.
I throw a party after every one of my fights. Every championship.
You ever invite the person that you beat up?
I invited Daniel Perkins. She ain't want to come. Yeah, I invited him. Come on out. Party with us. And the thing is,
She's fucking crazy.
no, listen. Bro, like they was like,
With you.
I'm telling you, listen, Daniel Perkins people was infatuated with her because I don't see, maybe I'm just too obsessed with like blackness, but like even though she was a really big, strong looking woman, I look at things like, bro, she had real good skin. She dressed and had her stuff together, like she was like a pretty stud or like I don't know what, but she had people that was like kind of like, oh yeah, after the fight, tell her I said, come see me. And they were really like fans of Danielle Perkins, and I really haven't had that happen to me.
We want to get the people who did it.
In a fight that's happened in Michigan, like it's always been a person again. We like we hate them, we boo them. It was like they actually had love for them, so it was different. But I definitely invited her.
Bro, don't invite me over.
Die, little glass ball of fool.
You should always not accept me and not go.
Yeah, but you invited me as egregious. Yes, that's great. Like, don't be like, yeah, send her the address. Like, you gonna send me the address? Like, I'm like, that's crazy. All right. I have one more question about Flint. Oh, I saw you talk about General Motors. Once they end up leaving, or not leaving, once everything went bad with the automotive industry. My granddad used to work for GM. He retired from General Motors. But there's this campaign that Trump is running where he's gonna bring the auto industry back, and like people in Michigan are like believe in him. Do you believe that we're gonna go back to what we were as an industrial? We're gonna make Michigan the hub for all automotive building and shit. Like, do you believe that type of stuff, or is like?
I'm not a politician, so I can't speak to it.
No, not his plan. I'm just saying that he's the one that brought that back. But I'm saying now that the people are like out of jobs and whatnot, there's this thing where we're going to bring manufacturing back to America. Do you think that that's something that is Michigan being one of the places that?
What'd you say?
From my knowledge, when I was growing up, people were dropping out of high school to go work at General Motors because you can make.
You completed the last mission.
Without having a degree. Mm-hmm. So guys in the 10th and 9th grade were dropping out just to go work at General Motors. I think it was a good investment because now you're getting all
you
this
completed
money,
the last mission of The Last of Us.
Still lack money management.
Family, be so proud of you, boy.
I think that now, as a community in Michigan, I think a lot of my peers are learning how to save money, what to use money for, how to create money.
Yeah, I'm the best there ever was.
I think it could be
That's nice.
a plus, but I also think that it depends, and I hope that it doesn't affect the school system like it did before, because now once General Motors left, you got all these guys who are great with their hands and they can put together all this stuff, but now it's nothing to put together, and these guys don't even have an education. So now you actually create more of a population of poor people now.
So we invest in the school systems too.
Invest in the school system, invest in the General Motors, and just invest in I think the schools even teach us stuff that we don't know. I haven't had to use A squared, B squared, or C squared in a while. I don't think I
Ever.
never used it.
Yeah.
But it's like I would have rather been taught about taxes.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Taught how to actually comprehend what you're reading. Literature. There's a lot of guys who don't know how to read, and they don't know how to read. And I think just money management, like how do you save? How do you even start to save? Because you look at how much money you spend, and you say, okay, now you want to save. Like, how do you even go and save? And it's like, yeah, you have to go into your account and see what you spend money on. And then you see what you spend money on, pick and decide what you want to sacrifice so you can save money. And I don't think that we're taught that. So even with athletes and people that make a lot of money, you make all this money because it's just coming in. And then when it stops, the money just go real fast because you just used to just spending and you're not paying no attention. So I think that should be taught in schools with, and not trigonometry and A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Did you have a crazy learning lesson where you were spending money and like something happened? And...
COVID. Yeah, COVID, man, what? I had 10 to 15 people staying with me in my house.
Damn, for real?
And the only thing that was working is DoorDash.
You just woke up.
So, added up, I spent almost $75,000, $100,000 in a year, 6 months. And me, like, I watch my account like crazy. So I'm not watching my account because I'm taking care of everybody. I'm still training. I'm trying to talk to people to give me a fight. I'm all doing all type of stuff. And then one day I go check my account. And I said, who stole my money? And I go and look. It's nothing but DoorDash and gas cards. It's not. DoorDash is just food. You order it, and then DoorDash trick you because you pay for the stuff of what it costs, and they still taxing everything. And then they charge you a delivery fee.
Yeah, on top of that. Yeah.
So and then they want to ask for a damn tip.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Damn. They sneak a lot of fees on delivery services.
But that's what I'm saying. That was my eye opener. Like I still had a lot of money in my account, but you know how you like your money at a certain point.
Yeah.
It was like, this is below my number, right here. And I got to go in my savings and put the money that I got in my other account back in this account so I can feel comfortable looking at it. Yeah. And now my other account looking like trash. Yeah. So I'm like always watching the money.
Do people ask you for shit?
All the time.
What's the crazy? Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I don't dare say it on air, man. I don't dare to say it. I'm not gonna say who.
Don't say who.
I don't say who. I don't want no smoke, and I love them. For $180K.
Somebody asked you for $180,000?
For what?
Damn.
See, I can't say it because everybody's gonna give it up. They don't know who it is. But yes, I've been asked for $180K.
What? Okay.
To support.
I know what you said, but how did you say that? Like.
So this is the thing. I had so much money in the bank at the time. I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? And then I thought about it and I said, nobody ever even gave me $10K. $5.
Not the bingo.
Going around giving away $150. And the thing was, it was somehow in some way, shape, or form was supposed to get paid back or whatever. But it would have been years.
Bro.
And I just
How? I ain't even do nothing, dog.
I just personally couldn't bring myself.
I was just standing there, bro. That's crazy, dog.
Give a different number.
You're weird, homie.
But I'm always trying to when I see somebody trying to win, I'm always trying to help them because they my friend. But some asks are just outrageous.
That's a crazy ass though.
Yeah, listen, I think anything over $1,000 is a big ask. Yeah. I think when you go to the 10s, the 20s, the 50s, and all that, that's a big ask. And if I was to do that for people, it's like, listen, I'm doing this out of straight love, and hopefully you don't F me over, but the answer more likely is no. Yeah, it's no.
What are your thoughts on women who aren't naturally born as women participating in female sports?
They should go fight against each other.
That's a good thing.
That's a good, yeah.
I am not saying that they shouldn't be able to do sports because the way that I love boxing, listen, if you was a man and you go over to a woman and you want to box, you should fight against another man who went over and he want to box. And the same thing for the women. Women, if you want to turn into a man, which you don't really see that.
Nah.
But If one wants to transfer to a man, you fight against the men who
did same
yeah,
same thing.
y'all go ahead and fight against each other. I don't think that they should be coming to the sport where women fight when men and men fight. They should be their own little thing, their own little league where they fight each other.
Did you see that? I mean, I did see. I forgot who it was, but I did see one athlete.
Iman Khalif.
No, not Iman. There was one athlete who wanted to fight a man, but she was a naturally born woman. I don't know.
Patricia.
Oh, was that what it was?
Well, her name is Patrick now. Patrick Manuel. Yes, I can't pronounce it with her.
Word.
Yeah.
So
I know back when she was Patricia.
Like if somebody opt in though, like say we both signed a paper, like you talking about the baddies, and I'm a man and Gina wanted to fight me so bad, like on record, and she signed the paper, like no matter what happened, this counts. Would that be okay? Like not an exhibition. I guess an exhibition don't count, but like for
a man will never fight against me in a boxing match.
I don't think they want to though, Chris. I don't think
because it's really and I'm being honest, it's a lose-lose situation because one, I can really fight, and then two, a man is still a man, right? So I go out there and I hit a man, he don't want to hit me back. It happens in sparring all the time.
Facts.
But sparring, I tell the guys, hey, let it rip.
You do?
It's time to get ready. I'll show you some film and I'll show you after we get done. But in sparring, I'm getting ready for a world championship fight. I ain't got time to be fucking around.
So you tell the dude, don't hold back, like just let's go.
Hey, thank you for coming here. Respect me as a fighter. I'll respect you as a fighter. It's my job to keep my chin down, protect myself, have my defense, and be in really great shape and work. I'm a very, very smart fighter.
Oh, you a different type. You a different type. That's crazy.
Tell me, that's how I
you deserve everything you got.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
But I really have to get ready, and I feel like it's just not fair for me to come in there and I record my sparring, and you know some of these guys and girls, they post up little clips
highlights
of they sparring where they getting off on somebody. So it's not even fair for me to say, hey, yeah, come here, and I don't even know how to say it. Hey, come here and take it easy on me. I can't even say it. I can't say it. It's just not realistic. It's like, hey, thank you for coming here. I appreciate you. Thank you for helping me get ready because what I'm doing is very important to me. Okay. And a guy who don't want to hit me inside the ring, I'm like, just go. Leave. I don't even know what you showed up for. Pissing me off. Has
a sparring partner ever hit you and you was like, oh, that was a lot? Like,
of course.
But
I've also hit them and they say, oh, shit. Why you did that?
Has a sparring partner ever told you to take it easy on them?
Nah, they ain't never said take it easy, but they definitely done had their coaches be like, hey, man, you better keep your hands up, man. Like, she coming. He's like, I am. I'm working, but listen, I definitely press the issue in sparring. Like, if I get in there with a guy who I feel like is not going to punch me, I go in there and just wild on him. And I piss him off to make him fight back.
Last thing I want to talk about is your psychological warfare. You talk about, like, getting in your opponent's head. You do research on that's really diabolical, though, Chris. I just want to say that. Like Dennis Rodman used to use the same tactic in basketball, and when I saw you say that, I was like, that's very like almost maniacal in a way where you want to break the person down mentally before you even touch them physically.
You got some big words, but I'm listening to you though.
Okay,
this would be my problem every show.
He said,
he just talking
what's
big
the word said?
No, maniacal.
Maniacal.
How do I say maniacal? Maniacal is like.
Now you want to explain what you mean. Just talk, man.
Okay.
We filler words.
I don't know how else
Get it out, nigga.
Why?
Why get into their head?
Like, have you noticed that that's a real thing that works in the ring, or is it literally just you popping your shit? Or both?
It's both. First of all, let's be real. You watch Battle Rap, right?
Mm-hmm. It's all personal.
Everybody has a game plan for somebody. They all go back home, they watch film, they study, they go and find dirt on you so they can put it in rhymes and rap about you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you throw that off? You gotta get there and you gotta say something to them and lead up to where they quit thinking about all their rhymes and their raps and they just wanna say mean stuff to you. They don't even wanna rhyme no more. They just wanna talk to you. They damn near wanna fight you. Mm-hmm. When somebody is enraged and they're mad, they can't stick to the game plan. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to come in there with your game plan against me and then execute it. No. if your game plan was to come in there and box me and try to use your skills, whatever skills you think you got better than mine, my goal is to make you abandon that game plan and make you do my game plan. In which my game plan is, any of you bitches stay right here in front of me, I'ma clock you. Mm-hmm. It's best you use your defense and move around and try to survive. But if you come and try to go to war with me, I'm gonna take you out of here. But you have to know a fighter's game plan. So let's just rewind to when I lost in the amateurs, right? Savannah Marshall. We both turned pro. We both had 12 fights. Savannah was 12-0, 10 knockouts. I was 12-0, 2 knockouts. So she's a knockout artist. She all this, she all that. And her game plan was, of course, she gonna knock me out, right? And I watched her fight and I said, I don't think she's thumping like that. I'm just looking at the film and stuff. I'm like, she ain't punching like that. What is it that she's doing that's knocking these girls out? And I had to realize that, one, these girls are soft. They ain't got no chin. They ain't got no skills. But I'm saying, how does she go in there and stick to that same game plan? So as I'm watching, I'm seeing that nobody is pressing her. Nobody is punching her on her stomach. Nobody's getting at her grill. And leading up to the fight, she is bullying everybody with her verbal. Yeah. She's bullying everybody. She talking to them crazy.
So she's already coming off intimidating just because the way she's talking.
She big. The girl like 6'1" or something. She's huge. Savannah Marshall's huge. So in the lead up, I already didn't like her. I've been calling her out for years. She's been ducking me, but she building her career off saying, "Oh, I'm the only person who beat Clarissa Shields in the amateurs." But you lost the Olympics, both of them. You got an Olympic tattoo, and you're an Olympic loser. Whatever. So I just
still don't like her.
To this day.
No, so in our lead up, I'm just like looking at all this. I said, man, I'm finna mess with her, man. I even got talked trash to our coach. I'm gonna make y'all be in the gym talking about what I said.
Not training, talking about you.
Yeah, but her coach and Savannah can't beat me in no fight. It's just not possible. She ain't even an amateur. They ride me, and she know I tell her that all the time. But in the lead up, her coach was saying, "Oh, we're gonna knock Clarissa out. Clarissa isn't strong." And I remember hearing this, and I was like, "So I think his game." So I pissed them off so bad that their game plan changed into, "We finna go in here and we finna go to war with her." I said, "Lord, that girl standing in front of me, man."
Just stand in the ring and try to punch you out.
She tried to like fight.
Yeah.
And I was like, how you gonna fight with me? I'm faster than you. I'm quicker than you. I got better skills than you. I got better defense. And then when I hit her to the body, post Savannah. But in a lead up, I said all type of stuff to her. I said, you let your country down 2 times. Oh shit! You went to the Olympics twice and lost both times. And the first Olympics was in her home country, in London, in the UK. So I said all type of stuff to her.
You let your country down. It's crazy.
She need to walk out to Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams when Kendrick was talking to Drake kids and his parents. It got real personal.
Oh, okay.
It got real personal.
That whole Kendrick and Drake beef is crazy, man.
When it's all said and done, what do you want your legacy to be?
Honestly, I just want to be remembered as being, one, let's put on the top of the front, I want to be known as being real, being my authentic self, loving who I am and where I come from, and then just being the best. I want to be known for like not turning down no smoke, fighting the best, beating the best, and really being a trailblazer, help take women's boxing to the next level. Mm-hmm. I was the first woman to make $1 million. Now it's a few other girls who make $1 million. $1 million or more. Now it's like I want to keep building that, and I want it to be easier for the girls coming up behind me, where they don't have to work as hard as that I've had to work to get to where I am. Like, it's been a lot of hard work. People be like, "Oh, it's just fighting." It's like, nah, it's way more than just fighting.
You can't eat fried chicken.
Fighting, dying, sacrifice.
Yeah.
And I think something that gets overlooked is because so I don't have no kids yet, right? But it's like my sisters and my brothers and all them have kids, and my mom, my dad's still alive, so I don't get to spend a whole bunch of time with them because I'm so locked in on training. Mm-hmm. So that's another sacrifice that I have to get used to, but it's not easy getting used to it. So I just want to be remembered as, listen, I got dealt the hand of cards that wasn't so good, but I turned them all into aces, still not this point.
Rose at Brooklyn Concrete.
Yes, they are.
Man, listen, I'm looking forward to this. Saturday, July 26th.
Yeah, make sure y'all come to Detroit.
At Little Caesars.
Girl, stop.
At Little Caesars Arena in Detroit,
Like
Michigan. Huh?
Like Spirit.
I'd rather the Popeyes biscuit with Cottonmouth.
Little Caesars Arena, Detroit, Michigan, Clarissa Shields.
Tickets on Ticketmaster. Get with me.
Go get them tickets right now for the Undisputed Heavyweight World Championship. Defending champion.
Defending, yeah, and I'm telling you,
I'm lying. Congratulations early. Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations now.
You smart.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Luck, though.
Yeah. You got it. Is that gonna be on Prize Picks?
Yeah, it's gonna be on FanDuel.
Okay, FanDuel. I don't got FanDuel.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you what round of bet. I don't know if that's legal or not.
No, don't do that.
Yeah,
I can holler at one of them though, right?
Listen, I mean, even they probably don't know, but if you watch the film, you be like, you probably pick one.
Yeah. How much of your recent social media back and forth is going to be included in your mixtape?
None of it.
No personal life on there?
No, because for what? That really holds no weight in my life for real. Like, I'm just with a man. That's it. That's it. I don't know where all the static and all the stuff came for me at, but I'm just with a man who I love. That's it. With a man who loves me too. Like, that's it. I don't know where everything else is coming from, but you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. And at the end of the day, everything that goes on up on social media will not make it to the history books.
Right.
Nothing will. I'm going to be in the history books.
Yeah, that's not part of your story.
No, it's not even a part of my story. It's something that, you know, people are looking at. They're like, oh, this is happening, that's happening. They're making these fake narratives, all this bull crap. After I leave here, I'm going to the gym.
Yeah.
And when I go and make my music, I'm thinking about how I can make something that's going to give me like a Grammy or something, because I already got an SP.
Okay.
And I already got a biopic about my life. Now it's like, what else can you do?
See what I'm saying? You competitive in life. You like, what else can I count?
I'm just trying to win.
I want to take over this shit too.
It's the EGOT. It's the SP, the Grammy, the
Oscar,
and
the Tony.
Yeah, I want all of them.
Emmy.
EGOT, Emmys. Mm-hmm. Yes, so what is it? The Emmy, Grammy,
Oscar,
mm-hmm.
Tony.
I need all of them.
I'll fuck with that.
That's it. And I think that I have a life that can get that. You know, you never know. The fiery side might be my Oscar, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm so glad you came to our show. Like I've been watching you, and you are exactly who you present us.
I get that all the time. I'm happy that what you see on social media and what you see on TV, my YouTube channel. Because I really get personal on my YouTube channel. Like, if you want, I sit there and eat and talk for hours on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, Clarissa Shields. But other than that, like, you just kind of get what you see. Like, all the stuff people like, oh, I'm mean, I'm arrogant, I'm not humble. That's just all bullshit. Like, they just put out their ass and like, oh, this is what we found. I don't know, but they don't know me. They just kind of
black women.
Huh?
That's a narrative that they put on black women.
And it's and it's a thing that to me, other black women ride along with it. It's like, I thought we were supposed to be sticking together. What happened to that? Now it's like, I don't know. Drama is what people like, but I've learned something in the last month. Some of these folks only own. They about to be mad. I don't care. They only own a social media account. And if they had to pay for comments, they wouldn't even be able to afford it.
Damn. All right. Well, thank you for coming. Yeah, she dropping bars, huh? She dropping bars already. Mixtape on the way.
Mixtape on the way.
Go get those.
It's track month.
Go get those tickets right now. July 26th at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. Clarissa Shields, thank you for coming. It's effective immediately. Yo, it's effective immediately. I'm DJ Head.
What up, Hip Hop Nation? It's your favorite homegirl, Interview.
Welcome to another week of Effective Immediately. We appreciate everybody, including you, chat. We know that you are. Yo, it's Effective Immediately. I'm DJ Head.
What up, Hip Hop Nation? It's your favorite homegirl, Interview.
Welcome to another week of Effective Immediately. We appreciate everybody, including you, chat. We know that you are here for the live premieres of the episode. We wholeheartedly appreciate that. While you are here, we would love for you to hit that subscribe button and that like button to help with the algorithm, because we have to compete against a lot of the noise out here in these internet streets. Also, we are really, really close to 30K. So if you could share as well, tell a friend, we need to get our numbers up according to most people on the internet. So we would love for you to help us in doing that. Gina Views. Has anything transpired this week for you that was interesting for our listeners? Nothing? Nothing interesting this week? She said, on the radio is crazy.
No. I had an auntie day.
Yes, you did.
With my niece. I brought her to work.
You brought your niece to work and she was talkative.
Mm-hmm.
She had a lot to say.
Yeah, it runs in the family.
I can see that.
But that's when I had decided that I might just be a better TT than a mommy.
Facts.
And I should probably don't do too much though.
I'm saying I agree with you. I think I'm a better.
But I feel like you retweeted and hearted it. Like
that's too much.
Yeah.
So you got to retweet or heart.
Yeah, don't do both out here.
Why?
It was giving retweet, heart, and book. Like, I throw all that sauce on it like that. You better fucking relax. Anything interesting happened to you?
Yeah, you brought your niece to work. And I got into it with a 5-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That was not on my bingo card for 2025.
She got a lot of personality.
Yeah, she's a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love her. Shout out to my girl.
Big personality.
Yeah.
I think also something that's interesting is I got almost 8 hours of sleep for the first time in a long time. And I felt great. And it was one of them things where I was like, yo, this is fire. You know what I'm saying?
What did your day consist of?
So this is what's interesting. I talked to a scientist by the name of Malcolm Jones, who works at USC. Mm-hmm. And he told me that my life is bullshit. And I was like, in a scientific way. And I was like, you know what? I'm fucking with this. Like, I appreciate it. Now I know how artists be feeling when they call me to the studio and they ask me what I think. Mm-hmm. So how we got to that was, I was like, yo, in a science way, can you explain to me why I don't sleep well? And he was like, oh, well, I need to know your medical history. I was like, ask me whatever. I'll show you. I'll pull up my medical records. I got it in the app. So I'll tell him everything. I got blood work, all that. I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes like 2 years ago. I'm not diabetic, I'm pre-diabetic, which means warning, nigga, right? So, they were...
I'm over here trying to keep it straight. This bitch gonna laugh.
That's what that means. I mean, like, hey, nigga, stop eating cookies. You know what I'm saying?
So let me get that cookie then.
No.
I'm trying to look out for you, for real.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about nothing.
I want you to stay healthy. I want you to get all your sleep. And if the doctor said you pre-diabetic, then you need to give me that, what's the name of it? Smile. Milk.
Okay, so look, let me do this for you. You want it?
Why the fuck would I want it?
Exactly.
I wanted it before you did. I wanted the pre-lick for you.
So he tells me, he's like, yeah, you might have a glucose thing that causes inflammation and spikes your blood sugar before you go to bed type shit. So I'm like, all right. So the other night, I'm like, yo, my mom made cinnamon rolls. She's like, come get the cinnamon roll. I was gonna have it because I like sweets, clearly. I was like, I remember what Dr. Malcolm told me, so I didn't do it. I just drank hella water and I laid down. And when I tell you I got the best fucking sleep, so I think that I gotta stop eating sugar like 3-4 hours before bed. And I think that's what's gonna make me sleep better.
What's hard about cutting out sugar when you cut out meat?
Because sugar is good. Sugar is amazing. Mm. Sugar is that. What do y'all say? That girl? Is that how y'all say it?
No.
All right, well, I like sugar. But yeah, that's what's interesting, because I got great sleep, and I'm really proud of myself.
You have an addiction?
To sugar? Absolutely. Mm. Don't you?
No.
Bro, you used to eat pints of ice cream.
Because I had an addiction to ice cream.
What's in the ice cream?
A lot of things.
Sugar.
Yeah, but you eat all type of shit.
Okay.
And I stopped eating ice cream.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that shit don't...
My whole freezer door used to be look like a Haagen-Dazs shelf.
Let me get all of these right here.
Yeah, I did.
Nah, yeah, but that was the most interesting thing.
Okay. So you were arguing with a 5-year-old?
Yes.
Why were you arguing with AI?
I wasn't necessarily arguing with AI. I got on Elon Musk's internet, and I added him, and I added his bot, Rock. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, like, Why y'all don't have a block feature for the morons? Basically, what I said in layman's terms, but I said it in technical terms.
Mm-hmm.
And Grok responded to me and was basically like, "Oh, we can't kind of do that. Like, it's supposed to be an open forum for everybody to communicate." And I'm like, "Yeah, but Meta does it in a way where you can block if you block somebody on Instagram, you have the opportunity to block all their accounts that's linked to them."
Mm-hmm.
Twitter X don't work like that. You can't block everybody's account because I got a lot of trolls and bots and all that kind of stuff. So and so we were going back and forth, and I was explaining to Grok how to do it, and Grok just literally turned my TV off.
You was explaining to AI how to do something.
Yes.
Why were you explaining to Grok how to do it?
Because Grok said...
Why didn't you file a complaint with X?
I didn't think of that, Gina Views.
I know, that's why I asked why you didn't do it.
That's because I didn't think of that in the moment. I sent a tweet.
Why don't you have to report these users?
You know how many users I have to report? Like, you've been on my timeline before.
Okay. So, how many accounts do you got to block?
Oh, I got hella blocked accounts.
Same thing.
No, because when you report them, you got to tell them why.
So, you want to just be able to block a page and block every account they make?
Correct.
How do you know all these accounts are tied together?
I don't, but I'm just saying, I know that Meta gives you the option. Would you like to block everybody associated with this account? Yes. Boom.
I think you should just write a report about the users that are violating community guidelines.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because arguing with AI that might be one of the craziest things you've ever told me to do.
I wasn't arguing with AI.
You was telling AI how to do X job.
Yes. Because I had a more efficient way to do it. And Grok was fighting back on it and pushing back. Like,
is Grok an employee of X?
Grok is X.
It's not just an extension?
It is an extension, but it's built into the fabric of the code.
So Grok makes changes for X?
No. Grok lives inside of X. It's like a squatter.
But it doesn't make any changes?
No. But so, Grok was a squatter acting like he was the owner.
Or was Grok giving you a response to what you were saying to him?
Touche.
What you did was complain to the cashier in front of Target about what's on the show.
I can see the reference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see the reference.
And then, you know what's even more fucked up about all that?
What?
You can change shit.
Well, now, I mean, if Elon happens to go and see what I said, then...
You know where he gonna see it at?
What?
On the form.
What you mean?
When you fill out an X form and complain to them.
Oh, no, he responded. He look at tweets. He don't look at the forms.
You know everything, huh?
That's an assumption.
So can't tell you shit.
No, I'm just saying. I did get his book, and I finished his book. So I have an idea how he moves.
But you don't know for sure.
I don't know for sure.
You assuming as well.
I'm assuming.
Okay. You also fart in the elevators.
I didn't fart in the elevator. Y'all wasn't even in the elevator.
You might as well.
Y'all was about to get on the elevator and I farted.
How was that better than the other option?
Because there's more space for the gas to dissipate. In the elevator more small.
But why are you dictating the space that we smell?
I wasn't dictating that. I just
changed the volume.
I opened the door, I let the gas go, and then that was it.
Chat. Me and our lovely producer May, we just minding our business. We ready to go home. This has been a long, loud day. So May ready to do it. Like, man, we can't leave Head. Like, let's just wait for Head. He over there lollygagging. He sees. He walk over there. He opened the door, put his ass in the door, and fought.
I didn't toot my ass up like that. That was a toot. I didn't do that.
Show us how you did it, dude.
No, because he's gonna look crazy on the internet. I didn't. That was a toot.
How was it gonna look if you do it?
That was a whole Partisan Fontaine record that you just did right there. I don't.
Toot that ass up.
I did not do that.
Yeah, I like it. Like that.
I did not.
Toot that ass up.
I did not do that.
What'd you do though?
I stood in the doorway with my rear facing y'all.
You know what it sounded like to me?
What?
Toot that ass.
No, I didn't do
it like that.
Anyway.
Don't do that again. That's your second time farting.
When other time I farted?
When we were sitting in the car and you were gonna fart and then it blew in the car.
That's my second time that you know about. I fart all the time.
You need to go talk to the scientists about your gut.
Because I eat bad sometimes. It's the garlic butter in real life.
So you cut out meat just to still eat bad and fart everywhere?
I eat less bad.
It's like I smoke less weed.
Well, weed not necessarily detrimental like that.
Hold to who?
Weed not. Yeah, I know, right? Because you, anyway. Shout out to our dude AZ Trike. AZ Trike was out at the Dodger Stadium for, I think it was a Juneteenth charity game. And during Juneteenth, they had, I think Game was out there, Trike, D-Smoke. It was a bunch of people out there. And our producer May was mad that we wasn't out there. She was hot. Like, we should have been out there. So I told you. Anyway, so when they were making the announcements of the names, Omarion was out there. When they were doing the announcements, I don't know what that lady said when she got the Chike's name, but she said AZ something. Or she said, I forgot what the fuck she said. What'd she say? Cheeky DK? What'd she say?
She said AZ Chica Like.
Chica Like.
What's so funny about the video is I knew he was waiting for her to fuck his name. It looked like he was waiting for her to fuck his name up. And then she fucked it up. What made the video even funnier is that he started laughing.
And he was like,
damn it.
He's so used to it at this point, but it's crazy timing with the Joey Badass thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's like, what's the worst pronunciation you've heard of your name?
It gotta be ass cheek.
Ass cheek?
It has to be ass cheek.
Okay, but at least Joey didn't add no extra letters. She said Chique Lite. Where is that at? I want to know.
It's 5 letters.
She added syllables.
Chica Like.
She started adding shit.
Chica Like. How you pull a 4 out of 1 is crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not even that many consonants and vowels to fuck up like that. It's no apostrophes. It ain't nothing. She said Chica Like.
Yeah, I feel bad for Trike sometimes.
That was funny though.
But also, he was a good sport about it.
He's always like that.
Yeah, I was gonna hit him one day and say I was gonna hit him and text him Chica Like, but I was gonna leave him.
You gotta say it with he plays though. Trike plays, so he's not gonna be like, oh, it's too much. She's gonna laugh.
No, he's gonna laugh, but I'm like, I don't necessarily know how much he can take as far as jokes. So I don't know I've never joked with him like that before about his name.
Yeah.
Because I was going to hit him like with a Joey Badass line one day. Because I was in a playful mood. I was going to text him like, I got to worry about a million ass shit. And just see what he said, you know.
He's also catching slack right now for the leaking of the clips. Kendrick Lamar.
All in 1 week.
Featured.
He having a hell of a week, ain't he?
He having a hell of a week. But I talked to some people. I asked some questions around, and I was actually told that he didn't, and I have not talked to Trike. I talked to people on the other side. He didn't do anything wrong.
No, Trike didn't do nothing wrong.
He didn't. It wasn't a leak.
No.
It's actually happening the way it's supposed to happen.
Correct.
Trike is not the only one who was recording. There's multiple people recording, and if people was paying attention, Pharrell walking up on the camera talking to him.
Yeah.
Trike looked like he's front row, so I'm sure they can all see his phone.
Right.
Now, I know at prior listening sessions, like the one Lauren went to, Lauren LaRosa in Breakfast Club, she said they took their phones or told them not to bring their phones out, like during the whole thing. So that was more so a private one. This one...
Well, they also was playing in the whole album.
Same thing, though. Because he listened to the whole album, too. I was listening to it.
Got you.
So now it's like, they do the one that they do in Paris. You know, it's getting more closer to the release. We can have some free little have your phones out, record.
Yeah, I saw it. They were whooping him. Trike leaked the Kendrick verse. Trike leaked the kid. I'm like, what, bro? Like, no, that's not what. I mean, cool. If that's what people want to run with and blame him for that, I mean, that's a hell of a leak.
No, that's not a leak. And I think Trike's engagement is skyrocketing. I think he's in the algorithm a lot, and he don't even really got to do too much.
No.
And that's hard.
It's super hard.
Because it's not nothing like negative attached to it.
Yeah, ain't no clickbait. Ain't no salacious stuff around it. Mm-hmm. I did see a lot of people saying that, not a lot of people, I did see certain people saying, like, we wanted to wait till get to be surprised.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We've been waiting on this verse for
like a long time.
Half a year.
We didn't want to be surprised. I want to hear some shit as soon as I find out it's made. Send it to me.
Right. I
don't want to wait for the album. Especially from somebody like that, like a top tier nigga. Well, I want to hear the leak. Drop that motherfucker.
Send that shit to the group chat.
Yeah.
If we, like, let's say we get the leaks, quote unquote, the leaks, right? And then we hear the final version and it's different, that's when I start to get irritated. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've heard stuff in the past where the Push-Ups record, for instance, like, when that came out, that wasn't the final version that actually came out. Like, when we heard people leaking the record, like, the leak was different than the actual release of the record. So to me, that's when I get irritated. It's like, well, where's the version?
Well, that I don't care too much about because I'm used to, like I was talking about LimeWire days, getting multiple versions of a song.
Yeah.
So one popular song that, like the R&B girlies know is Nivea McDonald's Parking Lot. The version that's out now and the version that was out back during like the CDs is different. Like the words are switched and everything. But if you was doing downloads and stuff, you got different versions of songs.
Yeah.
You got unreleased verses. You got different remixes and stuff like that. You got the album version and you got the regular, just the raw one that everybody just passing around through email. You know, so that type of stuff don't really bother me. I actually like getting different versions because it's a variety and I can pick which one that I really fuck with. What I don't like is when I get invited to studio sessions to hear niggas' albums and then when it come out, it's different than what the fuck I've been telling Twitter.
It's a whole other album.
Yeah. It's a whole other album.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit I don't like.
I can see that. What's the most deceiving versions that you remember? Like the one that you heard versus the one that came out. Like what's the most deceiving one?
Albums or versions of songs?
Album and song.
I don't know if when I get you to the crib, girl, you gon' think I've been
Trey Songz and Venice.
There's a Drake version and a Fabulous version.
There's two versions.
And I don't know. Wait, is it that one that they both have? I think it's a Fabulous version. But anyway, there's multiple versions of Invented Sex. And I forget what the final one was, but I don't think that it, because Drake's not in that video, right?
I don't remember.
In the Invented Sex video?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say for me, it was remember when The Dream had that song with
not Invented Sex, Unusual.
Oh, Unusual.
It's a Drake and Trey Songz song, but just stuff like that, like stuff that we like downloaded and whatever in the past, and then it's like you get these crazy ass hard ass rap verses, and then when it come out, it's something different. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
It was Jeezy and The Dream. I think Jeezy cut two versions of that song. I Love Your Girl. I remember playing two different versions of the song. I Love Your Girl. Remember the Dream?
Jeezy is on the remix?
Yes. It goes Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama. And he did, like, it was one version where I heard him diss DJ Drama when they was having a back and forth. And then there was one version where he didn't mention, it was kind of like edited out.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I remember that.
I didn't know that.
And I was irritated. I was like, where's the one where he said fuck DJ Drama or something like that he said.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
Also, there was another version of Bedrock. Remember Young Money did the Bedrock song?
Yeah.
I think there was two versions of that.
What's the different version?
With Trey Songz on it.
Trey Songz on Bedrock?
Who was it? Oh, Mariana. No.
Oh, Lloyd is on Bedrock.
Yeah. There was a version with Trey Songz on it, I think. Hold on, I'm about to show
that might be a LimeWire exclusive.
Hold on, Bedrock, Young Money, Trey. I think there was a. Oh, it might have been Omarion.
Well, Omarion was signed to Cash Money.
Yeah, I think it was Omarion, man.
Or is that Lloyd that was signed to Cash Money?
Nah.
Omarion? Lloyd?
Lloyd was with the. There's two versions of it. I know that for a fact. Of Bedrock, for sure. I have them both in my Serato. I just don't remember who was on what.
I know one that people probably don't sleep on. Hypothetically, by Life Jennings, there's a Fantasia version.
I remember that.
And then I think the one that came out is Fantasia. That's not the album.
It didn't come out on the album.
That's not on the album. It's a whole nother girl on there.
Another one is Juvenile Back That Ass Up. The album version don't have him talking on the beginning. Cash Money taking over for the 9-9.
Really?
No. They added that after the fact. That's on the single version. The album, if you listen to 400 Degrees, Juvenile not talking in the beginning. Cash Money because I used to always wait for that part. Cash Money taking over for the 9-9 and 2. They added that shit later.
Yeah. You know what? While we talking about it, while we talking about which version is better, I don't know why Lil Wayne did Banned from New Orleans when he already did Banned for TV on No Ceilings and fucking smoked it. And Nicki just dropped another version of it, and she's rapping. She done already rapped on that shit too, and smoked it. I don't know why they came back and touched that beat.
Banned from NO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already killed Banned for TV. Both of them fit it down and I'm ready to play. When your album go drop, niggas never can say, what the fuck I look like giving birds they props. Niggas acting like they hot, but I heard they not. We didn't need y'all to do nothing else on there.
Yeah. I feel you. That's interesting. I don't know. Let us know what you think. What's the version? What's the most deceiving version, or what's the different versions of songs that you remember or appreciate? Hit us up and let us know in the comments or on social.
Cardi B outside again.
Cardi B is outside. Mm-hmm. And I like outside Cardi.
I like outside Cardi. We're the fine niggas. I'm trying to find niggas. Let me remind niggas.
She was on that boat, going up with the homies and her dude, and seems like she's happy again. Yeah. It seems like she not crashing out on the internet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I like the song Outside.
I like the song a lot.
I like the beat too.
She just recently was talking about how he rented out a castle for them in Paris.
That even sounds crazy. What do you mean she rented out a castle? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? You find a castle on Airbnb?
Look at you, Dirty Mac again.
Oh my God, I'm just in disbelief because I'm not rich.
Yeah.
That's not Dirty Mac. I'm surprised.
You just threw your phone.
I slid.
That motherfucker dropped.
Okay.
But yeah, they ain't staying in the castle. And she sounds very, very excited about staying in the castle. I want to live in the castle too. She better than me. I would have dressed up like Jasmine. Passed that phone looking like a ladder. We would have rolled on the rug. Little photo shoot. That's hard.
Yeah, Cardi is. I like the fact that Cardi is just her. And she don't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, she's like, I'm gonna be me, I'm imperfect, I'm not the best this, I'm not the, but I'm me. Yeah. And I love that she stands on that.
But then imagine, like, you drop your head, boom, outside. You know, I'm going up. You know, like you said, I'm on the boat, shaking ass. Ooh, I got my new nigga, we in castles, alligators outside on the lawn. And then here come your ex. Drop a banger with JID.
That shit hard.
Bodies.
That shit hard.
That motherfucker, because it's like, I'm Team Cardi, but I gotta give credit where credit due. That nigga did that.
Set is one of them people who I think people don't think he could rap for real. Just because he spent so long, obviously, doing the group thing, Migos, but also his solo songs. Well, I remember when they all put out their own solo project, like around before, I think it was before Culture 3 came out. They all had dropped their own solo project, and that wasn't that good. And so people always look at Offset, look at all of them like they can't really rap for real.
He hasn't been rapping good as a husband.
You like it better as a single, though?
Today.
So you like outside Offset?
He like how you say everybody's surprised, acting like he can't. That nigga have not been rapping like this.
He got a point to prove.
Yeah. He now he's single.
So
Ish.
Because
he did just do a soft launch.
He rapping like a motherfucker.
Right.
And the fact that JID, because JID is one of them people who people look at like as a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So them doing the song, some
Them
like
niggas neck and neck on that.
Yeah.
They doing good.
I'm anxious to see. I'm excited to see what Offset got in the tuck because I know if this is what he put out, I know it's more stuff to follow this in that same world.
Wale cooking too.
Wale's cooking.
Wale dropped 2 singles.
I like this one better than Blanco, obviously.
I forgot about Blanco.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we still playing Blanco on the radio.
What's the one with the SWV sample?
Where to start?
And he just dropped another one a couple days ago.
Yeah, it was like I thought that was like a tease. I didn't look at it like a real record, but I could be mistaken.
He did like kind of tease the capture one.
He did.
So we know. I mean, we know something's coming.
Right.
But I want to say when everybody was on the timeline talking about Forever, he said I have 3 Forever inspired songs, and I slid up on that nigga. I slid in the DMs.
You DM'd him?
Yeah, I said drop it.
What did he say?
Some Wale shit.
What did he say? Like Blanco Respado?
No, he said some Wale shit, but the moral of the story is we got one of the songs.
Touche.
The SWD one.
Okay.
And he is very I like the way Wale talks about relationships, and I like the way he talks about women, and I am very, very thankful for whoever his muses are.
Muses?
Yeah.
You gonna double down on that word?
The muses?
Muses, I don't think, is that a word? Muses?
How do you make it clear?
Muse?
Sis.
I don't know.
See, you can't work up that line of questioning with me if you don't know the answer.
Okay, let's treat it like it's a word. Muses.
That's what I've been doing.
I'm just asking a question.
I appreciate whoever his muses are.
I like Where to Start better than I like the other songs, for sure.
I love Where to Start.
It definitely gives me 90s R&B vibe. It's typical Wale.
Yeah,
like
he said, I don't know what to call it, but I'm never calling you a friend. Cause it be like that.
It do be like that.
It be like that.
It sounds situationship-ish.
Yes. But that's the world, or not the world, but that's the like era or age we're in right now. Like nobody's really anything committed.
Yeah, let's do this no paper.
But I'm not fucking you wrong calling you my friend. That's crazy.
So what do you call it then?
Imagine me calling the nigga that I fucked my bro, and I call you my bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What type of bitch is you? You feel me? But bitches be out here, brother.
Oh, I know. I done seen that in real time.
Yeah.
That happened to me in 4K.
You done hit some shit. She done broed you up.
What? I'm looking around like, where's my brother? You related to?
Well, yeah, no, that he's like doing his thing, and then he had another one where he said, "I'm unthrowing this heart that I never thought I ever use again."
I can see why y'all like him. He be doing that. He was saying that fly shit.
It's relatable shit.
It's very relatable. My brain don't work like that. I couldn't say nothing like that.
That you unthrowing the heart you never thought you used again?
Yeah. Like that's really like out of my wheelhouse.
Have you ever dated again and was like, dang, I'm really liking this girl. I didn't even think I'd be interested in her. I didn't think I can do this again. I didn't plan on doing this again. Because the last bitch wasted my time. I done been through trial and error. Why am I doing this again?
Yeah.
So I'm going to freeze this motherfucker, then I'm going to unthaw it. And I'm never calling you a friend.
That's fly. So if someone says that's like not in a rap song, but you just sitting in the car and you finna go in the house and then he say some shit like that's like automatic draws.
No, Wale can say that shit. If a nigga say that to me, I need a fade. What the fuck was you talking about? What you mean you never thought you using it again? You didn't think you was gonna like me?
So it's offensive.
You shouldn't have been with that bitch anyway.
Is it offensive?
This is what I'm saying right now. Wale say a bunch of fly shit that I never let a nigga say to me.
Why? Okay. So,
there's a question of my heart.
So why could Wale say that nigga and then you need a fade from another nigga?
Because they don't rap like that.
So that's what I'm saying. If it's rap, it's different.
He's saying some smooth fly shit. But that don't mean I'm just out here believing every fucking billboard I see.
Okay.
You text and drive? Yes.
I don't.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen you.
Well, I don't drive the car when I'm texting.
Aaron Drake.
The car be driving by itself.
You've texted and you've drove without putting autopilot on.
FSD, but yes, I understand what you're saying.
You ignored them signs. Everybody can't just be out here talking like that.
Okay.
That's just what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I don't think that, I mean, I don't know him personally, but I don't think Wale is out here talking in bitches' ears saying the shit that he's saying in the music. We just talked to Jagged Edge and asked them, so where was your relationship status at when you were singing Let's Get Married? They were still playing. If niggas is rapping about guns and cars they don't drive, then I don't think that every guy that's rapping about love on music is actually doing what he's saying in the music.
Okay, that's fair.
Now that Chris Brown,
you believe him?
That nigga on stage kissing bitches.
So
what's up with some tickets?
You want to kiss for tickets, or you want me to get you tickets to kiss?
Either way, I'm kissing. You can send me his number, you can give me tickets to the show, or you can tell him to come up here.
I thought women didn't want niggas that kiss everybody.
And niggas kiss everybody anyway.
So you cool with it?
I'm not cool with it, but just don't remind me of it.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Drake said, I know you fucking other niggas, I just hate to hear it. I don't want to hear about it. I know you doing it.
You just don't want to talk about it?
No.
Okay.
No. It's called self-awareness.
Do you create a world?
Environmental awareness.
Do you create a world in your head where the person's not doing it? Or do you just don't you don't think about it?
Let me tell you what type of female I am. When a nigga pull a money out and start counting in front of me, I'll do this. I turn my head. I don't mind a nigga business.
I feel it.
I just don't mind a nigga business. I mind my business.
Mind
yeah, especially when I know we both single.
Okay. So, Chris Brown, is it now? We're going to do live shows at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And people are going to want to do meet and greets.
Mm-hmm.
How do we make our meet and greets? Look at Nate's. Look at Nate's face.
Yeah, we're waiting.
How do you make your meet and greets special? How Chris Brown has made his events special?
We don't. We don't. That ain't our thing. That's his thing. He do them meet and greets.
Yeah.
He kiss bitches on stage. Usher got the cherries. We just posed.
I would definitely rather go to Usher out than Chris Brown right at the shows.
Defont pause. Pause, man. You gotta watch your fucking mouth up.
I'm just saying. I would rather give women cherries than kiss the women.
Yeah, I can't even picture you giving a bitch a hug.
I would hug.
Talking about cherry.
I would hug.
You give stupid hugs.
I do.
I know you just do that.
No, I give him a hug.
What you do though?
But I ball my fist up.
And I want to feel knuckles in my back.
I do that.
You hug bitches and you ball your fist. You look stupid right now.
I ball my fist up so that way they can't say I grabbed them.
Do you be like, what's up? Like
kiss? I don't kiss. Like hug, like random people.
When you hug, no, the bitches. When you hug a girl with your fist balled up, right? You hug. Do you like thrust her? Like
no.
You don't do that.
That's still tooting. I don't toot.
This actually dirking.
What's dirking?
Big twerking.
Okay. Pause.
Okay. All right. So you don't like pull her closer, like a little bit, like to feel to feel up on you.
No.
So what make you think that a bitch don't want cherries from me if you doing this dumb shit already?
What's dumb shit though?
You're not. There's a girl watching right now that's like very into you. Cause she be in the comments. So she looking right now, and you're discouraging her or turning her off.
I talk myself out of.
Get a cherry.
I talk myself out of women all the time. I'm pretty sure on a regular basis.
Oh. Okay.
That's not new. That's foreign to me.
What do you want to do for the meet and greet?
For our meet and greet?
Yeah.
Take pictures. Take pictures, fuck with people.
No. You gotta turn it up a notch.
Okay, so how do you plan on doing it?
That's what I just asked you.
I asked you first.
And I answered.
And I said take pictures. That's how we're gonna turn it up. You might, okay.
Why you gonna get my same answer?
If what
you just took my homework and stapled it to yours.
I would do that. I would just rewrite your 399 on the top. That was stupid, but you just said that's how you get fucking caught. You know what I'm saying? It's done. I think to turn up the meet and greet, we would probably I think at our meet and greet we're gonna have hella artists. So you might have.
I don't want to talk to none of y'all.
You might have to listen to music.
No.
Off their phone.
No.
Gina, look, can I rap?
No.
You make me rap.
No.
That's how we do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's a DJ. He can get your shit in the club, on the radio. You should go talk to my boy.
I think that's how we turn it up. Is we have you critique and listen to music.
No, you should do that. What I told you 52 weeks ago is that we should go pick people up and take them to work.
I'm down to do that.
That's a nice meet and greet.
That's a cool meet. That's not a meet and greet. That's a job. There's a whole infrastructure based around that. Gig workers.
Are you meeting?
No, I'm just saying that's a job for us.
It's just one, two people.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. But you gotta be in the LA area, like close to Hollywood, LA area.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They gotta be in LA. They have to live a certain miles from their job.
Yeah, we can figure that out. Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna be fucking driving because she ain't gonna drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not gonna drive. I like to be chauffeur.
Passenger princess. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was looking at something online, and I was going through the eras of reality television. I was looking at social media. I was looking at blogs. We kind of went from, which you probably before your time, but Kanye talked about it, Black Planet, and from there we went to like MySpace, and from MySpace to Facebook, and then after that we got social media.
Mm-hmm.
When do you think stupidity became a thing? Like, when do you think people became morons? Like, what era made people, like, when was the switch that made stupidity such it made people that are less bright have a bigger platform than other people?
Well, it would have to be with the innovation of social media, because now it's a spotlight on the people and everybody has a voice because they have a platform to speak on. But my question to you is, when did it not exist?
No, it always existed, but now it's more of a platform. Like, I think people who just say stupid shit have more of a platform than ever before, right? And now it's kind of drowning out the sane people who actually have valid points.
It depends on your algorithm.
It do depend on your algorithm.
Because I don't see stupid stuff on my phone.
Well, I don't think it's a timeline thing, because I think we were having a conversation about reality television, and they were saying that that's when it happened, is when we started making stupid people, we start making regular people or stupid people famous, and they get to just do bullshit on TV and be famous for it.
That's why I said, when did it not exist?
Before, the marker that we were talking about was before reality television. I said it was more social media because now you see it more than reality TV. Before streaming, we had to make an appointment. We had to go sit down and watch reality TV.
But before reality TV, we had Maury, we had Jerry Springer.
Touché.
We had Court TV. And before that, we just had Crash Outs.
Yeah.
People being stupid. When did it not exist?
Right.
It's just a bigger spotlight on it for me.
Why do you think that is?
Because of the innovation of social media.
Social media.
Yeah. We all on our phones, we all depend on our phones. We just arguing with AI.
All right.
Ask Grok, say, were we arguing?
You think it'll respond?
Yeah.
Grok, you know what I know about Grok? Grok hella slow. Like, you say something, and Grok will hit you back like 2-3 hours later. Like, hey, my nigga, like, you an AI, champ. You live here.
You really got smoked for AI.
I'm not gonna get this in.
Tripping on AI?
I'm not tripping on AI. I fuck with AI. I work with AI company. But yeah.
So, French Montana did an interview with Riley, and when he was asked about Rick Ross and Drake, he removed the headphones handed them over to Rock, and he said, "You know what? I'll be right back."
Did the Rick Ross?
Double part.
Did the Rick Ross?
He did the Rick Ross. Looked like a rollout.
It looked like a rollout.
That was the worst acting. Like, that was the worst acting, and what's even worse about it, the first time I saw her show was this.
Yeah.
I never even seen the show before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is this real? Is this a trailer for a Tubi movie? Like what is this? All just look fake.
So I just pulled up French Montana's IMDb, and this interview is not on there.
He got movies already.
Yeah, he was in Deadpool 2. Mm-hmm. He was in.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Was he in Bad Boys 3?
Let me see.
No,
it doesn't say that here.
Who was in Bad Boys 3? Oh, DJ Khaled.
Yeah, Khaled was in Bad Boys 3. Yeah, French Montana, he was in Deadpool 2. He was in Spring Breakers, and he was in Triple X, Return of Xander Cage, and Marry Me.
Yeah, you better catch these motherfuckers in. Don't be playing, dog.
These are soundtrack credits. Yeah, he's not acting. He's not acting. But it was definitely like...
Nigga, get closer. Like, shit. Why are you so fucking far?
That's crazy.
I fuck with Rich, but that was terrible.
That shit was terrible.
See what I'm saying, dog?
It cringed me so much. I'm like... And then... I obviously it was clipped, so I didn't see the full thing, but even the way she acted wasn't convincing.
Yeah, it was like a setup.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, here comes the keyword.
Yeah. It damn near looked like, you know how, well, obviously we do interviews, but we'll set up the question before we get to the awkward question. Yeah. Just so you already comfortable once I get awkward or once I ask something that might be a little uncomfortable. Yeah. Just so it won't be awkward, we like build it up. Yeah. It looked like she just laid that motherfucker right on the table.
Here you go. Boom.
Just like, pop.
Yeah, I didn't care to see it like that. Mm-hmm. Definitely felt like a rollout. I don't know if what is French promoting? I know he got a couple of records out. We're actually playing one of the records, but I don't think he had a project out or nothing like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Maybe it's good he get a do-over. French, come on up here. It ain't gonna be fake.
Yeah, we would have did it up for him. Yeah. We would have roasted the nigga.
Yeah. We would have like poured on extra gravy on that.
Yeah, we would have told that nigga up. It would have looked real.
You know what? If it was fake though, was it Riley? I think if she just threw an extra scoop of guac on that thing, like bitch ass nigga, like don't ever disrespect, just a little.
She didn't look shocked. Yeah. He gave a stupid excuse. He said, "I'm double parked." What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Because why would you be double parked if coming to it? Anyway, speaking of Drake, I got it.
Drake. Speaking of Drake.
Think about what we just talked about.
Oh, she asked about French Montana.
I know what I'm doing.
She asked French Montana.
I know my transitions. You see, I skipped over number 7 so I could transition right from the last topic. Yeah, I know what I'm doing over here.
You do. Yeah, you cooking.
I'm cooking, King.
You cooking.
So look, I asked Twitter before Drake, Dot, and J. Cole, who was the big 3? And people responding with some interesting
answers. Crazy?
Answers are good.
Oh, good.
Very good ones. But before I read some of the responses, what's yours?
Oh, this I'm gonna go Jay-Z, Nas, and Snoop.
Jay-Z, Nas, Snoop.
Well, if I'm being honest, for my preference, I'm gonna go Jay-Z, Snoop, and DMX.
So that's your big 3.
That's my big 3.
Who was the official big 3?
It'd probably be Nelly, Eminem, and either Jay-Z or Snoop Dogg.
Okay. So Nelly was with you.
Yeah, Nelly gotta be in there, and Eminem gotta be in there.
So shout out to Jonesy ___, a lot of underscores. Anthony J. He actually broke it down by time period.
Okay.
So he started off with 2005 to 2010. And he has Wayne, Kanye, Jay-Z. 2000 to 2005, he has Eminem, Nelly, 50, and he added Jay-Z as well. 95 to 2000, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop, DMX. Obviously, he's doing more than two. 1990 to 95, Ice Cube, Snoop, LL Cool J, Eazy-E. 85 to 90, LL Cool J, Rakim, Kane, and Fresh Prince.
Big Daddy Kane, yeah. So I like that they did eras because I went back. I skipped a generation. Like I skipped Kanye and Wayne and went back to before them.
Yeah.
And I did that because the way I think of the big three, I'm thinking of a decade run.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So before Drake, we hadn't really seen nobody run for Wayne did. He was actually for a decade.
But that's why I think before, I think it probably was a pause on niggas going crazy. Correct. At a moment. Right. But before these three,
it had to be Wayne, Ye,
and 50. It had to.
So I went a generation before them.
Yeah, but people are doing that. Yeah. So Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem. Yeah. A lot of people in the replies are quoting Jay-Z saying, only what do you say? Only one's moving units is in Pimp Juice and us.
Yep.
So what's another interesting thing is that this is Ice Code E87 on X. He said it wasn't really no big three, it was more of dynamic duos. So he said Kanye and Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Eminem, Tupac and Biggie, Run DMC, and NWA. And then he said notables 59, Nicki, Outkast, Dre, Snoop, and Nelly.
Oh, Nicki, yeah.
And then somebody else made a good one. Yeah. She's for sure one of them.
Is she in there? Is she in there with the Wayne and Ye?
Because now it would kind of change the conversation, but because you can go crew, Young Money, versus
shit, everybody knows.
Yeah, you could go crew at that point.
But see, that would include Drake.
That's crew though.
Yeah, but that would include Drake. I wouldn't count that. If we're going before Drake, Kendrick, and Cole.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Oh, okay, I get what you said. But that's why I said the conversation would change.
It would change.
So now it's a different conversation. But if you go crew, who's the top three from each crew? You got Rough Riders, you got Young Money, you got Dipset.
Rockefeller.
That's a good one too. Yeah. This person is J.R. Smooth. They said, I hate how the big three opportunities skipped over Joel Santana, Fabulous, and Lloyd Banks.
If I'm being honest, Fabulous, I can see Fabulous his problem was probably just output, right? Joel Santana, his problem was probably, I guess, notoriety of big records. Like he didn't have very many big records. And then Lloyd Banks, according to 50's book that I finished, that was Fire, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, it was Lloyd Banks' fault that didn't pan out the way that he had hoped. So I would look at it like that. But I also have more context than most people because I looked into it.
I have another good one from Snow Johnson _ They said in the hood it was Gucci, Boosie, and Jeezy.
Jeezy. Well, let me think. Let me look at Jeezy. Because Jeezy came out in 05. And then up to 2015, that would be 10 years. Because he dropped Trap or Die in 2017, I think. Jeezy's a good one. I forgot about Jeezy.
And then another
I think it's too many to be big threes, man.
Yeah, it's a lot. Because we wasn't really I don't think we was paying attention.
Nah, we wasn't looking at it like that. Yeah, because look, Trap or Die 3 came out in 2016. So that would be like a year after. Yeah, I don't know. Well, these albums didn't perform the same way as his first one, so.
I got another good one for you.
The Recession, TM103. Yeah, Jeezy would be, if I say Jeezy prime, would be 2005 to about 2010-ish. So that's 5 years. So that's a generation.
So this one comes from 2B _ no feelings, and they also broke it down by era. So he said that's tough, how far back we're going. So the first group of 3 is The Game, Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z.
When is that?
He didn't put the time.
Okay.
The second group of 3 is T.I., Luda, and Nelly.
T.I. runs crazy too.
And then the third one is DMX, 50 Cent, Ja Rule. The fourth one is Pop, Snoop, and Biggie. And then the last one is Ice Cube, Rakim, and Big Daddy Kane.
That's a great fucking question. Mm-hmm. If I had to go and bet my money though, like I had to bet my house, I would definitely go Wayne, Ye, and then 50. And either 50 or Nicki.
Yeah.
Would be in there.
Or M.
Or M. No, because Eminem was before that.
Who would you put Eminem?
Jay-Z and Nelly. That's why he said that on the record. In Pimp Juice and Nuts. That was Blueprint 2.
So why would Nelly be with him?
Pimp Juice and Nelly.
I mean, not Nelly. Who did you say?
Eminem, Jay-Z, and Nelly.
Okay, now that you say it though, I get it because they was moving units, but are they necessarily the big three?
I see what you said.
Was that ever a conversation?
No, we never referred to it like that though.
But also, it never was like, these are three niggas that we own right now.
That's running shit.
Yeah.
We did have people that was the people that were running shit. We didn't we didn't refer to them as something. So we had Wayne, who was undoubtedly like the heavyweight champion, running everything, on everything. He was the Godfather. And then you had Kanye, who run is undeniable, right? From College Dropout to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, undeniable run. That had to be 8 years or something like that.
Yeah. Then
you have 50 Cent, who undeniable run as well. Ye came out 2004 or 3. 50 came out around the same time because that's when they did that thing around when Curtis versus Late Registration, I think. It was both of them back and forth. So you have to put them right there. So you got to do 50 and you have to do Kanye. The third one would have to be Wayne.
Well, we was talking about Nelly, Eminem, and Jay-Z.
I know, but I'm saying if I had to bet off, like if I had to be sure, like these were the big three before your initial question, I would bet my money on that.
Okay. I just wouldn't. I would rather, if I'm gonna go with Nelly with anybody, he going with Ludacris.
I agree with you. Because Nelly came out in 2001, I think. Oh no, he got out in 99.
Yeah. Underlay, mama,
yeah, Country Grammar came out in 99 and something like that. So yeah, he would be before that then.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Ye, Wayne, and 50.
And 50, yeah.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Because you know how you just said too that it wasn't nobody before these three right now, that was like just like moving for real.
That Wayne.
No, but that goes back to that because we're talking about a time where three people are just killing it and just killing everybody.
Everything.
Like people are saying in the comments, the big three is such a new type of conversation. You saw the dude, he gave a list, but it was all fours. People in groups of two. It just really just, even though it's a new way to describe three people moving all together at the same time and killing shit from the same generation. But it also poses the question of when's the last time three niggas in rap just been going stupid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hit us up. Okay. This person did a good one, and I like this one too.
Okay.
Drew Nixon said they said three of the rappers from Swagger Like Us. That's T.I., that's Kanye, that's Lil Wayne. I think Jay-Z even on Swagger Like Us. He is, right? Yeah.
Let me see when T.I. came out.
That's we don't even talk about that song enough.
We don't. And that was a monumental song.
Yeah.
That song came out and shut everything down.
Nigga. You know what else is great?
Bro, T.I. came out in 2001. Now it get tricky. Because now it's gonna get tricky. Hold on. Because the first one don't count. Niggas don't count. I'm serious.
But that's why I would like the T.I. Gucci. It was T.I. Jeezy, and I forgot who else they put in there.
Niggas gotta put some respect on T.I.
Yeah.
So the people don't count the first record, which is I'm serious. Trap Music came out in 2003.
Is that what's the single?
Shit, 24s and fucking. It was the album.
What was the one with the Jay-Z sample on?
Bring 'em Out. That was on Urban Legend. That was 2004. That was a year later.
So what's the single on the second album?
Okay. So look, The first album that we actually count is called Trap Music. That was 2003. That had 24s on it. That's when we started.
24s go? That's how. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then he had the song called "Let's Get Away." Hey, let's get away.
That was later on.
That was that was on the same album.
Let's Get Away is on that.
Trap Music. Shut shit down, because trap. We didn't call.
Let's Get Away is on that.
Nigga, we didn't call this shit trap music until this album came out.
Yeah.
I don't want to say he invented trap music, but him, DJ Toon, like that whole crew, that's where this shit kind of started from. There was no trap category of music.
I thought Let's Get Away was like 2005.
No, fool. It just had staying power. That motherfucker was on 106 and Park.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, fool. So look.
How do I remember seeing that on 106 and Park?
Rubber Band Man was the first.
Woo, Rubber Band Man. Yeah.
Trap Music came out in 2003. Then a year later, Urban Legend came out. That's Bring 'Em Out. That's You Don't Know Me. That's ASAP. Like.
ASAP.
Yeah, fool. Get Loose was on that album. What's the other one? Why You Mad at Me?
Nigga, hold on.
So look.
I'm about to fuck you up right now with this video.
So look, 2003. If you go 10 years from that, that's 2013. And 2013, by then people say he was done, but the last big shit he had was off of it was 20. What was a big record that everybody? I'll say it was off of Paper Trail, and that was, what was the name of that song? Swing Your Rag.
Maybe.
And whatever you like was #1 in the country, and that came out in 2008.
Swagger Like Us has T.I., Kanye, Jay-Z, Drake, and Lil Wayne. When the fuck was they all on stage together?
Oh, I ain't seen that. I ain't never seen that.
When is this?
When did it say? So I don't know.
It don't say nothing.
It don't say nothing.
I don't remember seeing them all on stage together. And you know what's another good one? The Deuces remix.
Yeah.
Deuces remix has Kanye, T.I., Drake, Rick Ross, Fabulous, Andre 3000.
I ain't gonna lie. We might have to restructure some of these lists.
Yes. I don't like the way they merge everything together. I don't like the way they do that. It has to go by era.
While I'm looking at T.I.'s catalog, like, I understand why he'd be mad a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Urban Legend.
Like him and Jeezy got some shit.
Yeah.
This King, yeah, I don't know. We gonna have to revisit this.
You know what's a good one? A good song that just how we saying Swagger Like Us, Deuces, like I was just so many or so much. Now looking back, there are legendary acts on there. Everybody Ghost now are at Ghost status. Monster. Eminem, Kanye, and Nicki.
Jay-Z. And
Jay-Z?
Rick Ross.
What is Eminem on with her?
Eminem not on there.
Oh, Roman's Revenge. Roman's Revenge.
So, Monster was Ye, Ross, Nicki, and Jay.
Yeah.
And Nicki's Fast.
That's a good one. Pull up in a color.
Ross didn't have a full verse, so I don't count that. Even though you should, I don't count it. But Nicki ate the niggas up on that record.
And I'm all up in the bank with a funny face. And if I fake
Nicki was smashing shit. Hold on, let me go to Nicki's shit real quick. We can move on.
Let me get this straight. Wait, I'm your Ricky? Oh, Nicki was talking crazy.
Nicki was spazzing. Hold on.
100K for a verse, no album out. Oh. My money so far. I gotta find it.
So Pink Friday.
I'm gonna give an F-U-C-K to get Barbie for Nicki G's face. Oh, she was hard.
Pink Friday came out in 2010.
Damn. 15 years ago?
Pink Friday came out in 2010. And then she had the Roman Reloaded 2012. And then the Pink Print came in 2014.
Not like that, but fuck them albums because she was cooking on them videos.
Yeah, Ludacris.
Remember, it was like a movie type of thing that came out with her rapping and shit on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Nicki, you would have to move Nicki up a little bit because she came out in 2010.
Well, where are you putting her at?
You would have, I don't know. I'll have to move. She got to move down. She can't be in the same shit with Tip and Game and them. Mm-hmm. She came out 10 years after them niggas.
Game.
Game came out 2005.
Where you putting Game though?
I don't know because nigga, it's murky now. Nigga, like the waters is muddy. Like you know what I'm saying? You have to put Game in the conversation.
You have to put Game in the conversation.
You have to. Documentary is a classic album.
Yeah.
Who else dropped classic albums between 2000? Well, a lot of classic albums. We just talked about.
Yeah, they turned 20 this year. And Documentary is one of them. Carter 2, Beanie Siegel, Common. All those came out same year as Documentary.
I don't want to talk about this no more. I don't know.
Because it's fucking me up. And you know what I hate, and I don't know if it's that maybe I am becoming a OB. Mm-hmm. Because in my mind, I'm thinking I don't want to be the person who's looking at the newer generations like, oh, y'all don't have no goats and music is trash. Mm-hmm. But I don't see these conversations happening for these same people in the next 20, 30 years. We talking about shit from 99. Right. I wasn't even old enough to even know down, baby, what I was saying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, this one of the ones that fuck me up every time.
How many? Hold on, let me do this last one. How many rappers? All right, so according to AI, Post Malone has a diamond record. Eminem has a diamond record. Drake has a diamond record. Cardi B has a diamond record. Sway Lee has a diamond record. Kanye has a diamond record. Actually, let me make the real props. Post Malone, 8 diamond records. Eminem, 6 diamond records. Singles. Drake, 5 diamond singles. Cardi B, 3 diamond singles. Sway Lee, 2 diamond singles. Kanye, 2 diamond singles. XXXTentacion, 2 diamond singles. Macklemore, Ryan Lewis, 2 diamond singles. Also, who has 1 diamond record? Travis Scott, Sicko Mode. Nicki Minaj, Super Bass. It's a diamond record. Did you know that? I don't know that. It's not a rap song. Let's get rid of it. 50 Cent in the Club. Lil Wayne, Lollipop. Yeah. And there's a couple more. Wiz Khalifa, See You. I don't look at that as a rap record though.
Is Nicki a hybrid?
Of what?
Between eras?
Yes.
So maybe that's why we can't find nowhere to put it.
Same thing with Game, man. Cause
Game's a hybrid.
Hell yeah, because Dre came out with 2001 and 2001. Mm-hmm. Then Eminem, the Marshall Mathers, the Eminem came out with 99. So that was like that whole Dre and Aftermath, Shady Aftermath era.
Because we would technically have to put Nicki and Drake in the same big 3.
You could take, you gotta put 50 Cent and Game in the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta put Kanye in that same category. Mm-hmm. It's ugly. Like, then you gotta, okay, hold on. Let me go back. You know who you gotta put together? DMX and Nelly.
I don't know what that.
Because they came out similar around the same time. Both like around the same time.
I had DMX, Nelly, and Ludacris.
For that? Mm-hmm. Ludacris came out later than them. Back for the first time came out in like 2001.
Who's cracking the same time Ludacris? Well, how far is 2001 from 1
2 years. This is a wild kind. I ain't never thought about it this deep. Yeah, Ludacris came out 2000.
So?
Okay, so you can go Luda, Nelly, and DMX. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at that.
But I'm still trying to figure out where to place Nicki.
Nicki?
Like, okay, from your memory, because I don't remember. Because you asked me from 2010 to 2020, I'm on YG.
Yes.
Pushes early.
Too short.
Early.
Yes.
Who else is cracking during Nicki's introduction to the game?
So if I'm being honest,
to her high school,
Nicki she didn't come out with her own album like that. She came out and being sold to us through features and being with Wayne and them. Mm-hmm. And she did like whatever she said, some for the verse, no album out. She was dead ass. Like she didn't have an album. Pink Friday came out in 2010. Yeah. Nicki was cracking for 3 years.
Yeah, I didn't need the album though. I had LimeWire.
I'm just saying, Nicki
she was doing the whole Wayne thing. She was rapping on the beat.
Facts. She didn't have her own shit. Mm-hmm. She was booming for years before we even got Pink Friday. So I don't know how to even.
No, but we didn't get an album, but we had full songs from her. She was just rapping on other beats. We had Pussy Monster. She did Pussy Monster. Like we was talking about, Banned from TV. She did Single Lady.
So you're saying
we still knew she got busy and she could make music. She even had the song over Feel It in the Air when she was talking about losing a baby. Her mom got, I'm sorry, not her mom. Somebody got burnt up in the house. And
so you're saying what? Who
we still
else?
got full bodies of work from her. Who else is just moving like that between 2010, 2020?
It would be 2010. She was cracking the floor 2010. So it would start like 2 years before that. So I would say about 2008.
So then she down there with 50 and Kanye.
They was 2003. We're using the 5 as a half point.
Who's 2008?
That would be 2005 through 2010.
No, where you just placed Nicki at started. You placed her in 2008?
Yeah.
So who 2008 is coming out and they if we count it from the year they started.
Right.
That's what I said.
Yeah. I don't know.
You move Drake.
So you move Drake.
From today. So now it's fuck up this big 3. That's what I'm saying. This is what I've been telling you.
Yeah. You know what?
Fuck it up.
Normally your high thoughts be all over. This is like I ain't never went this far down into the wormhole of it. Mm-hmm. But now that I'm thinking about it, I really am gonna go try to figure this out.
You put Drake and Nicki together, then that takes Drake out of this one.
Yeah.
So now, who's right there?
But actually, you know what? Drake wouldn't be in the big 3 at that point. You just said who else is cracking.
Big 3.
So big 3, Nicki wouldn't be in that conversation until after her album came out. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I'm not saying that. I don't think it should start when the album came out. I think it should just count their whole run.
But she wasn't in the conversation for that big 3 until after Pink Friday, because then her sales and everything reflected.
No. Nobody's in these conversations. I'm saying who going crazy all at the same time that we can count as a big 3. Because her album is still considered, but you can't say, well, she didn't have an album out, so we're not gonna count the shit that happened before the album.
Yeah.
All the shit that happened before the album still should be considered because she was going so damn stupid. Nicki was the only female. She was the only person that people was talking about, and she was the only person. Well, not only person, but it was songs that was coming out that Nicki was out rapping everybody.
Yeah. So, I'm just pulling it up right now. It's Wiz. Wiz, I think Wale came out.
Now I've been saying Wale needs to be talked about with Dot and Cole.
And Big Sean. So then I would go Nicki, Big Sean, probably Wale. No, Nicki, Big Sean, Wiz, because Black and Yellow was that whole shit was huge, and Cushion OJ was already a cult classic. Mm-hmm. So I would have to go Wiz before I would go Wale, if I'm being fair.
When did my last come out?
2010 ish, because he had that his album's Almost Famous. I remember when they was playing the shit out that on the radio. Him and Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was 2010
ish.
Yeah. Okay. So Wiz, Nicki, Big Sean.
I don't know what else to say. Like I don't know who.
That's what I'm saying. We could talk about this all day.
Yeah, because I mean, there's other people who are here like B.O.B., but I wouldn't put him in there. Kid Cudi, I wouldn't put him in there. And so, but that's all I got.
Well,
this is a real bigger picture conversation. Like you broke that shit down like Jeremy Heck.
I'm telling you, I be high, bro. In my head, it be fucking me up.
Because you be sitting there thinking about this shit like,
yeah.
Who came out in 2008 with Nicki? What? Because
it's like I am aware of all the music and I know all the music, but I don't know what outside felt like.
Yeah, see,
during that time. Right now, I'm actually experiencing Drake, J. Cole, and Doc's run.
Yeah, you being outside.
I damn near grew up with them. Not with them literally, but like I grew up to see the start, the beginning. No different how we talk about YG, RJ. Like I was able to feel their impact.
Correct. Versus
just hearing the music because my parents are playing it or older siblings, you know?
I agree with you.
So that's why it's like I just want to know like what was the conversations? What was like? I remember Kanye in 50 doing the whole thing on 106 in Park about if I think it was the conversation was if you sell more than me then I'll retire. If it was something like that. Like I remember that. I remember the niggas coming out on stage and stuff, you know? But it's like early 2000s, I don't know what outside felt like.
So I don't know what early, because I was outside for early, but for mid, it was cracking. It was cracking. Because my Ghetto Report card came out 2006, and the hyphy movement just swept until we got the jerk. When we got jerk movement, then we went to ratchet, and then that California was up since 2003. We got game in 2003, and we didn't stop until like after Mustard kind of cooled down, like late 2010s.
Yeah.
So it was up out here. That's what outside felt like.
I might be dragging it now, but it's like you gotta count Sugar Free and DJ Quick.
Yeah, but that was 90s.
Where they at?
I ain't gonna do that. But then you got a dog cam, you got I ain't gonna do all this shit. I don't know. Like I wasn't outside for that.
It had to be a time though where it's like, all right, this pack right here, they going up, and ain't nobody else doing nothing. Then it's like it might get quiet, and then all right, this pack right here, they going up, but ain't nobody. You get what I'm saying? Or it's this whole group of niggas. Like when MMG hit the scene, it's like they doing it right here, and they doing it right. You get what I'm saying? Like
I do. Okay, this is what I will say. And we move on. I remember certain milestones. I remember at one point nobody was bigger than DMX. I remember at one point nobody was bigger than Nelly. I remember at one point nobody was bigger than Eminem. I remember at one point nobody was bigger than Nicki Minaj. I remember at one point nobody was bigger than Ye. Same thing, 50, same thing for Game.
Yeah.
Other than that, like where all the shit go and all that, but and T.I. And Luda too. But that was like the 2000s.
Yeah.
As far as rap. That's my perspective. Gucci came later. Gucci was after 2010. Like, ish.
Maybe
not 2010, 25. After 2005, that's when people was like, oh, I'm fucking with Blue Rock.
Yeah. Maybe a lot of them
and Jeezy too. Sorry.
They probably, a lot of them probably roll over into other people's prime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how you said, you remember this person was running it, and it's like, okay, I don't know the timeline, so I'm not speaking in exact right now. But let's say if Nelly hot, and then boom, T.I. hot. Nelly's still kind of hot while T.I. hot. Then boom, Nelly cold, and now T.I. hot. Boom, T.I. getting cracking. Then all right now, I don't know, Ja Rule hot. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody probably rolled over into each other, and there was probably so much good music coming out that you did it. Cause that was a luxury. We talking about 3 niggas right now. That was a luxury that a lot of people. We just said how all the albums came out in 2005.
Like we can't even pick a big 3 in 2005.
Cause it's a big 30. Cause the music was so good. Yeah, but we'll talk about this all day. But yeah, let us know. Hit us up in the comments and tell us who you think was the big 3 before the current big 3: Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and J. Cole.
Yeah, I don't even want to get to this last one, but
nah, we're done.
Yeah, so make sure you hit us up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm. We appreciate you. Also, Genie Views has a card game.
Yes, Professions.com. Also, the samples are ready for the shirts. I was supposed to bring them today, and I was going to go get the stamps before work. So I fucking forgot to read the stamps.
So next week we should have Hand Me That May. Next week we should have everything ready to go.
Our merch.
For our merch. Okay. So if you want to support the show, we can have t-shirts, hoodies, all that good stuff. It should be up. Hopefully by the time you see this, if not next week, go to culturemerch.shop and tap in and get that effective immediately-ish. Shout out to our dude.
It is. Shout out to the merch guy. It is our 1-year anniversary.
Yes, today actually.
Yeah, we were supposed to tell y'all earlier. Hopefully you stayed this long. If you did stay this long, thank you. If you've been here since day 1, thank you. If you're a new viewer, thank you. We couldn't do this without you.
52 episodes.
52 episodes.
Crazy.
And I ain't even tired of you.
Okay. Yeah, you supposed to be?
Yeah, people get tired of each other.
Yeah, but ain't nobody worried about you.
And I'm not worried about you.
Yo, he moving, dog.
Thank you for being here, we appreciate your contributions to the show.
Shout out to PB.
Shout out to Visuals by PB.
He got me and Nate some flowers.
Yes, it's our producer, Nate. She don't want to be on camera. But thank you, Nate, for taking this ride with us. Shout out to Avery. Thank you, Avery. We appreciate you. For everything that you do and staying late after hours. It was daylight when we got here. And we appreciate you, bro. Thank you. It doesn't go over no. Avery is the guy that people always comment about laughing behind Gina. That's Avery. Duck real quick. That's Avery right there. You know what I'm saying? Also, our whole
What you
team
want?
here, we appreciate everybody Sirius XM, and we appreciate you. More importantly, make sure you share and comment and all of this stuff. We'll see you next week.
Happy anniversary, my nigga.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Hey, just for anybody watching this, just know I don't play video games. You know what I'm saying? I told me, you told.
Have a good filter. He's looking at me continuously, looking like Tiny Zeus Lister. And you tried to tell me. You look.
Hey, what's next on the board?
Ain't nothing else on the board. The board is over with. We went through everything on the board.
I only been tempted to buy some pussy one time.
And what happened?
I nailed it, man. It was some.
And she on Minecraft, like, what?
2,500.
I was 2,000.
Let me play my GTA. Like, what's the issue?
Everything that
You sitting there on Minecraft, I ain't seen nothing.
Got so it be so zestfully clean. It's
You're
so
not fully clean unless it's zestfully clean. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to dry off like them crackers in them commercials with the towel and then rub your ass off. And that shit don't work. That's not a good way to get dry.
No.
You remember they used to get that shit and you like, you flossing? Yeah, you can do that if you ain't got, white people do it because they ain't got no ass. Ain't nothing for the towel to get stuck on. They just shining back.
Yeah.
Piece of a back shine. Yeah.
But with us, too much booty in the pan.
Not us. Don't say that. Don't say with us. And look at me. And you can't even see me and go look at me. I didn't mean to say that. I told you I'm not gonna do it. No. Let me check my iPhone. No, all right, listen.
Damn it, man. Hold on now.
What you want?
Man, I can't find these drinks. No, it ain't hard. Like,
I'm hard too, but these pants ain't even hard. Like, well, you can find these on anytimeapparelco.com. Let me know this.
nah, I want yours.
You want mine too?
I pay for them. Now you gotta pick that up. Come on, let's go. I don't care if it's right. Come on, let's go. That's one. You gonna give me them shorts. Let's go. You gonna give me them shorts. What's up?
Check it.
Come on. Come on. What's up?
Crazy.
Ain't no little rain gonna stop. Ain't no little rain gonna stop. Come on. Damn. You ain't gonna pick up my ball? What's up, Dad? Good game though. But you already know what time it is. Come on, ball, for sure.
What you say? I get another pass, and I told you, but I forgot. So I'm gonna go over.
I mean, you told me I can get off 85apparelcode.com.
Yeah, okay.
So you can do that, and you can hand them over. I really love it for me. Right now. It was real. Good game, though. You know what I'm saying? And then I think they got a couple other colors in these. Check them out. All sizes. Small, extra, extra large. Ladies.
Hey, my G.
You dressed like Tupac when he jumped in at the casino. That's
All eyes on me.
Well, we're in Memphis, man.
Hey, we in Mississippi. We in Mississippi. We in Mississippi. Oh, shit. What's up, girl? We got them titties in the building. Hey, man, we back. English major, another episode. Clayton English major. Hey. Come on, people. We playing in the major league, man. All the people I'm bringing, anytime I got a guest lecturer, anytime I got a guest speaker, it's going to be somebody that's got something to say. Do you understand? Somebody that you need to listen to and pay attention to what they say. I don't know how much of what they say you can all the way believe, but you still need to hear. And it's my dog, none other than Jack Thriller. Come on, man. My dog, my boy. We see the board. We see what it is. Let's get straight to it, man. Come on.
I'm in. Game on.
We in here.
I love your set.
Come on, man.
This is really nice, man.
It's like we in the school office, but we in charge.
Yeah.
We ain't on that side.
I feel like I'm in the guidance department trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. And I think I do want to be a PE teacher.
I'm gonna tell you right now, your lifestyle not gonna be compatible with that. Okay? You can't come in there how you be. You know what I'm saying?
How I be?
You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like liquor, no draw. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
With no draw.
Yeah. Like, we you know,
pretty showing.
Look, we got the board. Okay, look, first of all, what I'm gonna try to do too, because I fuck with you, and I don't appreciate how people try to come at you sometimes.
People be coming at me?
Yeah. So I'm gonna try my best, but I'm not gonna make any eye jokes.
I don't mind. I'm really not sensitive, you know?
But I'm just gonna do my best to cross my T's and dot my lowercase J's. And make sure, like the board we did the board for you. So if I can break it down, I know. And look, people out there, Jack can see. Don't think you finna pickpocket him or try to take it back. He can see his light sensitivity, which affects my brother. Am I correct?
Yeah, like on some rap shit.
Come on, man.
On some like
he pop out at nighttime.
Exactly. Nocturnal.
Exactly. Real players know nocturnal shit.
Yes. Lady, that means I know if you a man or not. So stop with that bullshit. I will grab your dick. You okay? Don't come with that shit. I'm gonna check. Hey, that's a man. Remember that Crocodile Dundee? I'll Crocodile Dundee your ass. It ain't sexual assault if a nigga visually impaired.
I think we left some shit off on the board.
Well,
apparently, with what you just said, they gonna push it. Never mind. Okay, but I'm breaking the board down for you. Right now, we got right here, all the way on the left. That's you. That's you from your stripper name. That's butt naked.
Oh, he drew me.
With sensor, you got a sensor thing across it. You got on some Timberland boots.
Okay.
You holding on the pole, the light shining down, money is raining, and as we go up, it says, now coming to the stage, Honey Bun. That's what that is.
Yeah.
You gripping the pole tight.
Yeah, gripping it tight.
Without your hands.
Without my hands.
No, I'm just with my hands.
It's straight ass is what we got there.
No.
Remember how Powder Toast Man used to do that shit with his ass? Powder Toast Man!
Hey,
that's on real estate.
Hey, they tried to slide in the little freaky shit, didn't they?
Yeah.
Remember the little nipple covers they had on Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah. And it was a great kid show, introduction into.
He would scratch off the toast on his chest and rub it on his, It was a little. They was a couple. We didn't know Ren and Stimpy was a partner.
Yeah, hey, bro, it was confusing. You remember that? Like they used to do stuff like use the bathroom. One of them would break their teeth, and the other one using the bathroom. Yeah. That stuff that married people do, or couples do. And I had no idea as a kid.
Do you remember the domestic violence?
Yeah, they used to hit each other. They used to hurt each other. Yeah, definitely.
And used to verbally abuse. You idiot! Why are you so stupid? You say all that shit.
And that's why they wonder why kids going.
It's not that cold.
You know, for a while.
No, it's not.
But I gotta come in there and get cold.
It's not that cold, man.
So why you all snuggled up?
Because I'm comfortable.
Anytime I saw two of them together, I said, look at y'all stupid ass out there.
I'm not cold.
With the dog in the toilet. But who do it?
It don't feel like that in here.
Because it just don't feel like that in there.
It don't feel like that over here over yonder. Look. You can stand out here and be comfortable. Not over there.
I am comfortable in here.
No, you was just hiding under a blanket talking comfortable.
I wasn't hiding under a blanket. I was just chilling. I'm playing a game.
You wrapped up like a burrito.
I wasn't wrapped up like a burrito, man. I was chilling.
You had it tucked in on this side, and it was tucked in on that side. I call that a burrito.
I was not.
It was tucked under your feet. It was tucked in over here, and it was tucked in on this side. So what is that?
It wasn't tucked in. It was just, you know.
Nah, buddy. It was tucked in. I seen it. I seen the crease on your side.
It wasn't.
No, I don't have that one. I never was too
You didn't like that one, huh? Nah. You didn't like that one? You thought you overdid it? That's where you drew the line.
That's why I do that.
I still don't see my paycheck. Somebody else can see their paycheck.
I just feel like. Yeah, like
that's what it is. She owes me 6 weeks of pay.
Oh man, I never touched that one.
She gotta run that money.
I made a reasonable facsimile. It was a cheaper version that was larger.
Because she told my shop story she was paying.
I'm assuming it's fucking Mike. I'm assuming he paid more than you fucking paid.
Now you need to go get a thing to open this thing up.
Am I? I said a cheaper version. I didn't say a cheap version.
You not listening?
What about it?
That's not what you said. You know what? That's fair. That's
you didn't pay what Mike paid. There's no way you paid what Mike paid. Mike don't even know what he paid. That's how much they hit the niggas in the phone.
You don't even know.
That's how much they hit him for.
Like, yeah, make it, bitch.
The motherfucker that made it tried to tell him that Mike silenced him.
Yeah, 100%.
That's gonna be 100.
Yeah. Make it. Hey, but let me ask you a question. Now, even though we have established that I didn't pay the same thing that Mike did.
I didn't say you didn't pay. Yeah, okay, you didn't pay the same thing Mike did. Yeah. Can we agree that my jackets was official? That they look like some bullshit? Huh? No. But also, Mike's shit didn't look. It was some bullshit, too. When Mike had it, it was some bullshit. Hold on, I wasn't never was fucking with the beanie jacket. Which one is that? The red one? That's the one. God damn. The red one? Yes. Yeah. That one? Yeah. That one was okay. That one was cool. But I was also a kid at that point. Okay. So, yeah. You didn't want it. You didn't want when you saw it, you didn't say, yeah, I wanted a jacket similar to that. Maybe not in red, but yeah, I was like, But them kids really love the jacket, baby. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. And you know I got them in different colors, too. Various. Yes. Various colors Mike never had. Hey, Paul. You taking the Jordan Retro approach. Mike ain't ready. Oh,
So you said I got Team Mike?
Yeah, no,
I got Team Mike.
I'm not saying none of these things, bro.
I got the Foot Locker Michael Jackson.
Look, I'm just saying, you got the Mexican Michael Jackson,
Ocho Jackson. Oh, man.
But you got the colorways he ain't have. That's doing Metro from
Michael Mexico.
Somebody got a lighter. Everybody.
Damn.
Oh, my goodness.
I got Team Michael.
What colors you got, though? What colors did you have to get, and you was just like, I'm going to set it off?
I have a brown and gold one. Yeah, I've got a brown and gold.
A brown and gold thriller?
A beat.
Beaded. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got the beaded in various colors.
The beaded in various colors.
Because you got the black with the gold.
Yeah.
Across it. You got one. They didn't put the Captain EO up here, but you got the Captain EO.
I got Captain EO. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have that.
So the Captain EO is original. The best too much.
Yeah, 100%, definitely. And you know, when I did that too, I was also thinking Eddie Murphy Delirious too.
Oh, you trying to get 2 in 1?
Yeah, it was 2 in 1. So I always, imagine me doing my specials inside.
All leather.
Yeah, and traditional, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So you get Mike mixed up with Eddie, then now it's the part.
Now you going crazy.
Now it's the part. And I remember, I wore that on, I don't know if you saw this, when I hosted Versus, I was the second comedian to host Versus. With Anthony Hamilton and Music Soul Town.
Okay,
yeah. I wore the all red beaded outfit with the pants to go with it. Michael didn't have the pants with all those zippers on.
Yeah, the pants. I don't think they made it. I don't think the pants existed.
They didn't.
Back then.
See, you got a proof.
So you didn't pay as much as Mike, but you did more.
I revolutionized the jacket.
Right.
Yeah, see, Mike had the jacket with the scrunchies on it that went up to his elbows, right? I made it a motorcycle jacket so you can zip it down right here. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little bit more masculine.
You going to Detroit?
No, we're going to Detroit.
September 6th. I'm telling you, I remember I went to Detroit. You know, we always look. Yeah, but I had went one time when we didn't go. They kept saying, we all coming back. And you telling me September 6th is when we going to Little Caesar. That's why we're going to jump it too often, man. We've been told that we're doing it. This guy had to come on. We jumping off Detroit, September 6th, Little Caesar in Detroit. Yeah, September 6th at Little Caesar. Don't even do like that. They don't pop their tours off in the gangster set. We gotta wait the bus. I gotta go get some real bus. Go to Hutch for the bus? Because I ain't going there. I've got me. Do you know why they call them Buffalo? Because they actually Buffalo ones. Hey man, September 6th, Detroit, Michigan, Little Caesar. Come on, man. We're popping the tour off of Detroit. Don't do it. Spin the block. But we do. Hey, we spinning the block. That's because we're going to spin back to everywhere that we done probably already did. But we done got so much love. We going back. We coming back. Yeah, I seen they were mad. They like, y'all ain't adding no new city. Y'all ain't coming over here. They crazy though. You gotta be popping. You gotta be popping like the other cities that be with it. Y'all be sometimes with it. Detroit be with it all the time. We talking about like the beginning when we didn't even have nobody though. So before we jump off the tour, this like the tour part 1. Come on, because that's where we gonna spin the block and go where we really gotta go spin the block because we left our changing clothes at these cities. That's what they don't know. Cause we got houses in these cities. We got aunties in these cities. Look, we got some barbecues to pull up into in these cities. Come on, man. Some graduations we ain't go to, but you know we got to have a present. Yeah. So we gonna pull up, man. Detroit, make sure you get them tickets. We'll be there. Hey, pull up. They used to be on 6 Mile, up there eating breakfast and mid-country. They know what's happening. You're real. 6 Mile. Hey, I know. You ain't even from there? Yeah, one way in, one way out. We'll do it at night. Hey, pull up, man.
Cause I will walk up on the building. What you doing after this?
Oh.
Yeah.
If I had, but also, cool to do me like that. Dominican Republic. Remember we went to Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about literally. Saw me at the little pool party. We walking by. And she was like, hey. I was like, what's happening? And she was like, where you finna go? I'm like, shoot. And then she was like, wanna go with me? I'm like, hey, I tell you, hey, listen. Hey, Dominican Republic. I will do you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dance and play it off. Do you with me? She's like, come on. I got my little hotel right here, right? Hey! How you in? I'm 42. When you woke up, what happened? Told her, what's up? What? Man, pool party. That's right. Gonna knock grandma's boots loose. That's it.
Don't let these
gray ass stop you, youngin. Don't let these gray ass stop you, youngin.
Right in time for Juneteenth. No. This is right after Juneteenth. Right after Juneteenth? We fresh off the Juneteenth. So if you don't support this, you hate black people. I didn't want to say that. Yeah, right. Ain't your daddy's story. Your daddy's son. Yeah, you your daddy's son. Your daddy's son.
Man, push up, man. We gonna have fun. Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia.
We gonna see, man. We gonna have Richmond and Capital, Virginia.
Yeah. Is it? You know all the capitals? Who all the capitals? We go. Jack, I'm gonna tell you this.
Talk to them.
The more you talk, the more I see you don't have no fucking Michael Jackson jacket. You just did what you wanted to do with the jacket. And as so Michael Jackson inspired color.
Come on.
That is what you did. This is not.
So with that being said,
everything about the Michael Jackson you said is some people in the sleeve. I made mine. Motorcycle slave.
Come on now. Hey, they have seeds on their buns. All buns have no seeds. You hear me? They have the golden arcs. We have the golden arcs. You hear me? Come on. They have the big back. We have the big neck. Ding, 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 ding. Hairs go dum, 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 dum. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Okay, what else we got over here? We got G-Unit.
Yep.
We got the gospel sex symbol.
Come on.
Apparently, you are in the Illuminati.
Come on.
This is the eye of some Egyptian person in a pyramid, and they have the diamond. And you have the diamond.
But you see it. Stop looking at Dixie Dog.
What you mean?
He the one that got goddamn diamond eye too.
How he get a diamond eye?
Oh, you ain't never noticed?
No.
Yeah, that's what the shade was. Oh, now you want to show off because he done seen your dog. Now you want to let it all hang out because he seen your dog.
He didn't know you could do it.
Yeah.
He didn't know you could do it.
They have the big max. But we have the big max.
Look, man. So
ding, 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 ding,
they wanted it, but they thought it was going to be rocky. They couldn't figure out how to make it not rocky. So can you tell us how they made it not rocky?
Bulletproof glass.
Are you supposed to say that? Is that proprietary information that you're not supposed to release to the public? So you saying if a nigga shot at you,
that's right, in the eye.
If you can get your face right where that bullet is and hit your eye, it would
push my whole face in. But the eye gonna be all right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So unless I got a bulletproof face, and when they come out with a bulletproof face, they look like
you get a bulletproof bag and in your eye. And one bulletproof goggle on this side. You want to be a superhero? I make it happen.
But then I need something to like keep my head intact.
So what kind of superhero roles are you doing? How are you trying to help people? You behind the back of your head and somebody, I need something.
No, that's not
what move is that?
No.
What are you going to be doing in the field?
What I was trying to say is that if I get shot in the head, then you know how to get a push.
Yeah. You don't want your head to go back.
Yeah, I don't want my head to go back. Because if my head go back, I'm going to break my neck. Yeah. So I got to figure out how to...
You get belt right there at the warehouse.
What do you call it?
That's a brace.
You got to get a big brace. That's what they did. That's what Iron Man got?
I think he got a whole suit.
He got that whole neck. Yeah, he ain't black man out here, right? Hey, shoot him in the hand. Shoot him in the hand.
Hey, shout out black man, man.
He don't get no credit. He don't get no credit, bro.
What we got? We got the boxing glove that say Jack, because you are...
Oh, I understand what you had. Hey, you know what's crazy about what you just said?
What?
Bruh. When you just said boxing glove that said Jack, when I was boxing,
They made me some gloves that said Jack on there, and with Jack Thriller, or the Jack on one glove and Thriller on the other one. Even somebody stole the motherfuckers from me, so I thought that you was fixing to tell me
That I took it. That I took it. You thought the mystery was solved.
Scooby-Doo style. Jenkins. That's not what you're gonna say, though.
No, but he drew a boxing glove that say Jack. And I'm assuming if that would say Jack, if he would have drew the other one, it would have said Thriller.
Yep.
So this about to close, you about to get back to them gloves.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck stole Jack Thriller gloves? With your name on it.
With my name on the gloves. With my name on the glove. So like, and it was big too. It's like on right on the wrist part.
You gonna watch the episode of Pawn Stars. I got these gloves from a celebrity boxing match. You ever seen Jack Thriller? I gotta call my expert to see what we manipulate.
Hey, hold on. See, dog, you playing me again.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you why you playing. Why? Because I didn't do a celebrity boxing match. I fought in a real boxing a fight club. I fought in a fight club.
Who you fought?
I don't even know who this nigga. It was a fight club nigga.
You didn't do a celebrity work?
No. Oh! We were supposed to do it. But this nigga got beat up by somebody else and he kept making it fight. The nigga got his ass whooped in real life. And it just fucked the chicken sales.
You know you can just fight all week.
Yeah.
I'd be good.
Yeah. That was my man, he my boy, 40 Clock.
Yeah.
Remember 40 Clock?
Yeah.
I think he beat up Flies or some shit.
Okay.
Couple of
but you broke with game and then got into some shit.
Yeah, he got into it with game and it was crazy.
That shit crazy.
Fucked up our fight.
Yeah, we
had some nigga like, hey, you want to fight game? No, I'm good.
The game won, so
yeah,
he holding the title.
Yeah, he holding the title. He got the title. I'm retired. Yeah. I'm cool. I'm 0-0, nigga. Shit. I ain't beat nobody. Ain't nobody beat me. You know?
Going out on top.
I'm going out on top. You feel me? You feel me?
How we got the gospel sex symbol up here too. Yeah. How that come about?
Hey man, God know my heart and my dick. You hear me?
I shouldn't have had nothing. See?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
What? But when you say you a gospel sex symbol,
yeah.
Does that mean the gospel community finds you
sexy? Very sexy, yeah. In the church, I'm a dime. In the church, I'm a dime. Everybody's a dime in the church. And that's what it is. Whoever you get with, in the eyes of God, you're a dime. Right. That's what that means.
Right.
You know,
so if you have trouble in the club, you can go to the Lord.
100%, definitely.
And you can climb up.
Ain't nobody ever called me ugly in church. Ever. I got all the respect. I was Boris Kojo in church. You know what I'm saying? So you know that.
That's ugly.
Say it again?
That's ugly.
Boris Kojo?
No, that's ugly to call somebody ugly in church.
Yeah, that's
like an old person would say that's ugly. Don't be ugly.
Don't be ugly.
They won't say don't look ugly, but they tell you don't be ugly. Don't act ugly. Don't act ugly.
Don't act ugly, yeah. You way too handsome to be saying some ugly things.
You don't say ugly things like that.
Yeah, you don't do it. And it makes you feel bad.
Yeah, because I know they've told you that a few times.
Oh, I've never said ugly things to people. I've never said any ugly things to people. I always...
I've watched you. I've watched you.
You watch me what?
Now, whether I consider it ugly or